Boom, boom, tss, boom, boom, boom. Tss. See me hanging in the curtain, and it's even on a Friday night. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. What's going on? Wait a minute. I did it wrong. I did it wrong, people. I did it wrong. You know I got to do it right. What's going on, people? What is going on? As you already know, these are your boys over here on a Friday night. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. And you are welcome into today's edition of the Friday Night Madness with your boy Six Man K Styles, the Debonair, with on my stage left over here. It is the mad scientist, the enemy of the state. Y'all already know him as Mad Mike Sports. 2/3
What
of
the hell?
hitters. Boy, you over here on your day gone Mortal Kombat Armageddon style today, boy. I don't know what the hell you got going on over there, man.
I don't know
But
what
you
the
are,
hell just happened.
but you already know, man, when we start these Friday nights, you know we always got started off with not one, not two, but 3 words that we always start off with. And Mike, what are those 3 words that we start off with?
That real
Roll call. Roll call. Shouts out to Gold Dust. As you already know, if you don't know who that is, hey, too bad for you. But today's roll call.
I was just about to say that too.
But today's roll call is going to be Joseph Thornton, Tail Sports and Gaming, Floyd Donnelly, Boomer the Falcon, Robert Ponder. We got OG Big Sam in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love, as well as the Professor Noah Tyndale. We got Jerry Bowie, Melvin Emery, Low Ski, Jonathan Bell, Quint Braun, Raymond Elder, Pat Norris. As you already know, Ultra Shadow 97's in the building. You know, Devontae in the building. D Sloan, Southside 12, ATL Leo. Michael Walker is in the building. Not that Michael Walker, but we got Michael Walker in the building. So, as we wrap up these roll calls, we want to make sure everybody's having a good day. I know a lot of people are excited about going to that Falcons open practice. Unfortunately, your boy Six Man K Styles had to go to work today, so I wasn't going to be able to make it. But from the reports I heard, there was a lot of interesting stuff that could happen. Now, let's end the intro here. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, people, man? As we already know, man. Smooth operator. But as y'all already see what the title is tonight, man, we're going to have ourselves a little discussion on the NFC South picture. But we're going to, first of all, we're just going to talk about a little bit of news, a little bit of what we've kind of heard, what happened here in the open practice. Man, from what I've heard, a little different things that they doing this year. I mean, stuff that we're not surprised that they're doing, but your boy Felipe Franks, it's not looking like a quarterback right now. He looks like a skill position player this year.
That's interesting.
And we're not surprised by that at all. Because if a lot of people paid attention last season. You saw Felipe Franks in special teams, some special team spot duty, lining up a couple plays at tight end. I just say Felipe Franks, boy, he got a little get off on him from what the videos that I've seen.
Oh man, I was surprised by the get off.
The get off was shocking. Now, these were from what we seen, it was kind of like 7-on-7 type situation. So we ain't really see the bumping and nothing like that. But yeah, like you said, I was surprised by his get off. Another thing that I did saw was Mariota and Ritter, they was ripping that thing. Everybody's sleeping on Mariota, but he still throwing that ball like he back at Oregon, bro. And shouts out to 1/3 of the heavy hitters. Jew Talk Sports is in the building. Y'all make sure y'all show some love. And if y'all haven't, y'all make sure y'all recap what's the word Dirty Bird, where he's talking about player development. You can get from his point of view. That's the minister right there. So if you got money for the collection plate, go and check him out, man. He's on the road to 2K as well. But Mariota was ripping that thing out there. Ritter was kind of ripping it a little bit. But yeah, Mariota was throwing that thing like he was back at Oregon, bro. I was like, good Lord.
He was letting that loose. He was fluid in his throws too.
Right.
No hesitation in it.
And that's the main thing we was looking at. And Mike, what are your thoughts on some of the news that kind of happened here with this open practice? Like from what you've heard. What is your takes on that?
I think you kind of, say that Felipe Franks, from what I'm understanding and what I'm seeing, what I like is that they are already practicing on the defense side of the ball. They're using those, they got guys standing up on the outside. They're paying that amoeba style of defense. If you don't know what amoeba style defense is, it's kind of faking that you're in the middle. You're going from side to side. There's a lot of movement in front of the offensive line to kind of, help confuse them. So they're moving around. They got guys standing up. They got guys in the 2-point, 1-point stance, 3 stance. So like they're doing a multitude of things. So that's what I like. And if you guys did not see the article where DNP was saying, like, he's 100% comfortable with the roster depth and the players that he have on the defensive side of the ball. Last year was about 60% comfortable with him. So you have a defensive coordinator that is now comfortable with the guy that he have on his roster. Now you can really and truly unleash. You can see what Dean Pease is really about. This year, he's really going to open things up. I think the biggest thing right now is just getting through this mug healthy, and this is why I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna throw this out here. This is a hot take. There's a reason why you got to keep Deion Jones on this team, because we got to make it through training camp. Okay, training camp. You got to make it through training camp. But right now, he's off for most of the off season. So when he comes back, you're gonna have to slowly bring him into it. So it's gonna help guys like Michael Walker. It's gonna help Troy Anderson to kind of get acclimated with the defense, because Deion is not gonna be like, I don't think he's gonna be 100% comfortable. You're gonna see even Isaiah Oliver. He said he's about 70%. His body feels fine, but his mental is still off from going from, having a knee injury and trying to get that, just trying to get comfortable and comfortable with I guess the mental aspect of can his knee hold up? Because like I said, that's a knee injury. If you ain't never had a knee injury, it's kind of a different type of feel. You got to get comfortable with, whether or not it'll hold up. So that's something that's something to watch out for. This secondary is going to be something special.
Okay. And like you was kind of speaking on that defense side, I was kind of paying particularly close attention to what that defensive front gonna look like outside of those inside linebackers, and that's gonna be a very interesting combination that they're gonna have here. As we already know, Anthony Rush is gonna be the one tech, the zero tech in this damn defense. You're gonna have Grady on one side and Marlon Davidson on the other side. And it's interesting that they got Lorenzo Carter on the same side as Grady Jarrett. Very interesting. And you got Marlon Davidson and Ogundeji on the other side. Another interesting. So I'm just letting y'all know, you don't sleep on it yet. We still haven't seen the full progress of this yet. We haven't seen a full-fledged game. But what it's looking like right now, they are real high on Ogundeji. They really high on him.
Oh boy. That's one of my back. That's actually one of my breakout players. I expected him to get 10 sacks this year.
I wouldn't say 10 sacks, but the man, I say he'll get. I say if he could give a, like I said, I'm not expecting anybody to really get 10, but I'm looking at more so of a combination of at least 5 or 6 from like 6 different guys. And that's fine with me.
Oh, I'm going out. I told y'all I'm going all the way out this year. I'm like out for the most part. Like I totally agree with you. Like I believe he has that ability. I truly believe that he has that ability to be a 10 sack guy. So it's like it's a bold prediction. It's bold as hell, but I believe that he's going to be that guy that's going to stand out on the defensive line, just as the edge rusher. Just as the edge rusher. That's mainly the thing.
Yeah. I think the only reason why I say that too is because they're still gonna work in D'Angelo Malone and Arnold Ebiketie. They're gonna still work those guys in there. That's why I say I won't say exactly 10. But like I said, I say around 6.
Give us a number. Yeah, give us a number.
I give about 6. I give him 6, that 5-6 range. Because he had 2. He had 2 last year, but like I said, he can build off of that. But like I said, in the interior linebackers that I did see as well was they was working with Michael Walker in the middle and Rashad Evans. So, hey, I'm about to say, and like you said with Deion Jones, like I said, I don't see any reason to move him because you want to make the transition to the pro game as easy as possible for guys like Troy Anderson. And why would you want to get rid of let's just call Deion Jones is really the elder statesman of the linebacker room. Especially from somebody that's actually been in that top tier of linebackers. You want to make that transition as smooth as possible. This is the kind of same thing we say with the quarterbacks. You always want to make the transition as easy as possible, and the best way to do it is to have veterans that can show them the way. So, hey, hey, like I said, it's a good open practice, but I'm just ready for them to put the pads on and play some meaningful football, man. I'm ready
Man,
for preseason.
for real.
So let's go ahead and get into this talk tonight, which is the NFC. Hold on. Oh, before we get into that, let's read a couple comments before we get into
Mhm.
that. Man will say I'd be satisfied with 30 sack season from the team. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I would take 30, at least 30, like I said. If we can get at least 30, I think this defense would be way better if we get at least 30.
Mhm.
Defense was kind of half-assed last year because we only got 18. And 4 of those came from both of your middle linebackers. So that's not saying anything good. Eric Mack here said Lorenzo Carter looked nice too. I saw a lot of communicating. Like I said, I'm just going off of clips. What I say, I saw a lot of communicating. I saw a lot of communicating between everybody. That, like I said, this is why a lot of people, when they're talking about, I'm tired of seeing them getting guys that played with the Bears or the Titans. This is the reason why they did it. Communication, the translation from the coaches to the young players that maybe getting more used into the system is a lot easier. You got a Rashad Evans. You got a Kawikawack. I still can't say his name right, but I'm calling Kawikawack.
I'm not saying his name Quack Quack.
So these guys have familiarity with Arthur Smith as far as what his expectations are. These guys have experience with the Dean Pease as far as what the expectations are, and then what they do.
Yeah.
And they can pass that on to the guys like Michael Walker, Troy Anderson, Arnold Ebiketie, Ogun Deji, D'Angelo Malone, like kind of be like the voices of that linebacker room.
Mm-hmm.
And the wide receivers as well. You're giving targets that's familiar with the system, and their skill set pertains to what you want your wide receivers to do, which is the short to intermediate game, run those dig routes, get yak yardage.
That's what I saw from the throws. That it was almost the exact same throws that we saw last year with Matt Ryan, and what I'm used to seeing in that West Coast system. There was a lot of throws to the seams, the slants, and a lot of deep outs. That's like a lot of deep outs, a lot of corner routes, but they're really attacking that middle of the field. And it like this is why we say that you have to have 2 things as a receiver in this offense. You gotta have size, and you gotta have, well, I'll say 3 things. You gotta have size, you gotta have that ability to get those yak yards, and you gotta be fierce and going over the middle and not afraid to get hit. If you don't have those 3 things in this offense, you're not going to be very successful in it. You got to be able to hold on that ball, take that tough hit, take that slant, take that seam route, and make magic happen. Like that's what this defense. This is what this wide receiving core is about. It's about putting you in harm's way and you not freezing the fuck up.
Definitely. And Noah said here, just chat. We get 30 sacks. We moved to the second worst in the NFL last year. Now think about it. Those 12 extra sacks. If you get those 12 extra sacks, those 12 extra sacks could equate to 3 extra wins. How many games we saw last year where if we would have got a sack, we prevented points?
Mm-hmm.
Answer this question right here, right quick. before we get to our topic for the night, the Nerd King said, "What undrafted guys do you think will make the 53-man roster?" I can name a few of them. My number one that's going to make this roster, and I did a video on this, the punter Seth Vernon. He'll make this roster because Dom Maggio can't kick worth shit. That's one of them. What Vrabel's son is? Not what
Tyler? Is it Tyler?
Yeah, I was gonna say Taylor, but I think Tyler Vrabel. I think he'll make this squad just as a backup tackle. Like I said, he has the expectations and stuff. He knows the expectations and stuff as well. God damn.
Timothy Horn. What about him?
Timothy Horn. I can see that one. See,
Brad Hawkins is one that I'm keeping an eye on.
Yeah, I can definitely say that. Keep an eye on that one. See, Derek Tangelo, that one, him and Coney Dang intrigue me, but it's like I don't really see it. Now, Tangelo might have a better chance of making a 53-man roster, but Coney Dang, I don't know.
That Tangelo played with
he played with Ebiketie, yeah. That's why I said he'll have a better chance. He'll have a better chance of making the 53. Well, Coney Dang is like I don't know what he is because he's like a middle linebacker, but he always get blew up in the hole. But he plays outside. I don't see him hitting the angles like that. But we don't know. But go ahead, Mike. What undrafted guy? I know you said Brad Hawkins was your main one you looking at. You got any other thing?
I'm looking at they got a lot of secondary guys. You got Matt Hankins, Brad Hawkins. You got Trey Williams, another guy. But just looking at this, if I'm just going off of just the roster and just looking at, I think the player with the best chance is obviously Seth Vernon. There's no way in hell you can trust Don Maggio. Let's just be real. And special teams is a huge part of football, and especially the defensive side of the ball because it gives them better field position. Puts them. If you can get a punter, what was the punter for Oakland? He used to punt the Tampa. You know what I'm talking about.
I know who you talking about. Marquette King.
He
punts the same. He punts the same exact style as Marquette King.
And like one thing I know about Oakland, they've always valued special teams, whether it's kicker or punter. They've always had great punters, and I think that's a thing. That's one of those guys to keep an eye on. But like if anybody, there's two guys off this roster that you can kind of pay attention to. Like I said, Seth Vernon. But it's two defensive tackles for the most part. I don't think a guy like Tyshawn James has a chance. But yeah, I got to go with Timothy Horn and Tangelo. Those guys, because we don't necessarily know what our defensive tackle rotation is going to be, what it's going to look like. Because you got Taquan Graham, you got Marlon Davidson. Marlon Davidson has been up and down. as far as his health is concerned. We don't know if he's going to be able to give us anything consistent. But I think I got to say Timothy Horn. Timothy Horn is really sticking out.
And don't forget Seth Vernon. Seth Vernon used to play wide receiver too. So yes, he's an athlete. And he's a big boy too. Talking about 6'5", 240-pound punter. Yeah, that's a big dude. Yeah. But let's go ahead and get to this NFC South talk. This is gonna be the main topic for the night. As we already know from what a lot of the beat writers and the experts and all this stuff had the Falcons finishing dead last in this division this year. I don't see it. What? So my question to you, and I'm gonna let you kick this off. What could you possibly think that they see? Like, what do you see as far as these other three teams in this division is why these folks are saying the Falcons gonna finish dead last? Because to be honest with you, I don't see a damn thing. Everybody's got problems.
Why is everybody saying that the Falcons are gonna? It's because let's just keep it 100. Now all of a sudden y'all want to say Matt Ryan was actually a good quarterback, and now he's not here. So if you don't have one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the game, you automatically gonna suck the next year. So it's more of a compliment to Matt Ryan than anything. And it's sad that it had to come to this for him to leave and then say, all right, the Falcons, they really are sorry now. They really do suck. Why? Because Matt Ryan, Julio Jones is not here. Calvin Ridley is probably I'll keep that to myself. But Calvin Ridley isn't playing. But let's just keep it real. It's more of a compliment to Matt Ryan that the Falcons. This is the reason why they say the Falcons are going to win 5 games, but they don't realize, like, even with Matt Ryan at the helm, the defense still did some good things last year. They were the only team in the NFL that didn't give up a play over 40 yards. I keep saying that over and over again. They didn't have a bunch of turnovers last year. They were learning the new defense. And they still were the only. Okay, let me just keep saying that. I like that. That's the key for the night. All right, the only team in the NFL. All right, let me do something real quick, so you guys can see this. I want you to see this. Okay,
that's good.
That's it. Okay, the only team in the NFL that didn't give a no other team did that.
Right.
The Falcons were that team. And this team did not have a consistent pass rush.
Right.
So if they get even half of what they did, like if they get, like I said, I'll say this: if they end up getting 30 sacks this year, this team is going to win 8 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's just right off the bat, and that's just with the improvement of the defensive line. If they were to get 30 sacks, that's an improvement last year, and I guarantee with this secondary having more guys and another guy that people are forgetting about on the defense side of the ball is that he comes back and he plays like he was playing before he got injured. Dane P's already going to turn him into, like, he's already one of the better defenders on there. I'm talking about Isaiah Oliver. This man is madly in love with Isaiah Oliver. That man loves the hell out of Isaiah Oliver. He brought him back because he was exactly what they needed as second as that slot corner. He's like, that's the position. In this defense, I said this a long time ago. In Dean P's defense, he has to have that slot guy. That slot guy is that playmaker because he likes to switch his edges up. And like I said before, what our edges in this defense, it changes. It could be the corner one, it could be the outside corner, it can be the slot corner, it could be the safety, it could be the linebacker, it could be the defensive end. He loves to switch those edges, so it's important for him to have an Isaiah Oliver there because he can tackle. You gotta have them sure tacklers in the middle of that defense. So the Falcons, again, they were the only team that didn't give up big plays last year.
So getting to this NFC South, okay, so we can go team by team. New Orleans, okay, we're gonna start with the obvious favorites, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just pretty much they damn near bringing back everybody. Plus added a few other pieces, Russell Gage, Keem Hicks, Blase, whatever. They got Tom Brady to come back. Rob Gronkowski. To be honest with you, they showed some kinks in that armor last season. This is an older team. That's the one thing we're not talking about Tampa Bay. This is an older team. This ain't a young squad. As we know, when you got teams that have a lot of experienced guys like that, if you don't have that mismatch of young players and wily veterans, it don't last a long time. But who knows? Like I said, they could end up winning the division 12-5, 11-6, however the fuck they do it. Falcons hung with them in both games last year. The problem was we didn't execute when we needed to execute. And like I said, the main key factor is going to be Tom Brady as usual. Because we know what Tom Brady loves to do. Drop 2 steps, get the ball out in 2 seconds. That's how you get your quarterback not hit. And you got wide receivers that can get open within those 2 seconds. You got a defense in Devin White, Levante David, JPP, the hot dude with the hyphenated name that I can't think of right now. I forgot it. Not Pierre Paul, the other one, the one they just drafted last year.
Yeah.
The one they drafted last year.
Hold on.
I can't think of his name right now. But
Joe, whatever the hell his name is. I don't know how the hell you say that.
Whatever the hell his name is, but yeah,
like I said, you talking about is it Rakeem? You talking about a defensive player? He was like he an edge rusher. Rakeem like Nunez, Roches, or whatever.
Not him. It was one they drafted last year. It was one they drafted last year. But like you said, Vita Vea, so it's pretty much the same squad. Falcons hung with them outside of some timely critical mistakes offensively and defensively.
I don't know how you say that name.
Yeah, Joe Tryon.
Appreciate Joe Tryon.
Joe Tryon. Yeah. Joe Tryon. That's his name. Joe Tryon. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty much the same squad, the same expectation. They just gonna go as far as what Tom Brady can give them.
And what they're doing.
Yeah, they essentially putting together the all-star. They're putting the all-star squad together to get to the next level, to get back to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But there's chinks in that armor now. I don't know why everybody's so scared of him. What'd you think? What'd you think about Tampa Bay?
I think they're gonna live by their receiving core this year. I don't think they're gonna have enough. They got Giovanni, Bernard.
Giovanni Bernard. Okay, I forgot about that one.
They have Keyshawn Vaughn is a guy that I like coming out of college, but Leonard Fournette, he's shown you that he's incapable of staying healthy. Like the dude just can't stay healthy. When he's healthy, he's a solid running back, but he's not going to be able to stay healthy. So they're going to be relying on Russell Gage this year, and that's crazy that I'm saying that. But they're going to need Russell Gage to do Russell Gage things, which he's a slot guy, and Tom Brady being the quarterback that loves those small receivers who can just get open. Russell Gage is. And like I said, it's even crazy me saying that Tom Brady and Russell Gage, but he's going to depend on Russell Gage because Tom Brady, he doesn't trust a lot of tight ends not named Gronkowski, and Gronkowski for the time being, he's not available. I don't know if they have enough money to even sign him. I don't even know if Gronkowski even want to play football anymore.
Which is crazy as hell because they already had two good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron
Bright and
OJ Howard. OJ Howard.
Tom Brady don't even throw those guys. He barely throws to them. So it's just like you wasting picks there. Like they got a lot of weapons, but Tom Brady not gonna do that. Tom Brady gonna throw to who he wants to throw to.
Mm-hmm. Which means you're gonna see Mike Evans, we kind of because I know OJ Howard. I forgot who he signed with. I know he ain't with him no more.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're just talking about him having them weapons. He wasn't using them.
Yeah, you got a whole plethora of guys there: Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage, Scotty Miller, Rashad White, Leonard Fournette.
They got Rashad Perriman. He's there too.
So it's like somebody's gonna be the odd man out. But for Tampa Bay, it's just gonna be as far as what Tom Brady can take. And to be honest. So we kind of on a agreement with Tampa Bay. All right, let's move on to the Carolina Panthers. This is kind of one of those teams that can be good, but it's like all the good players they got stay hurt. If you don't know who I'm talking about, we talking about McCaffrey. They don't know what J.C. Horn. They don't know how back to 100% he's gonna be. You just drafted a quarterback that's going through depression right now, and Matt Corral, which he didn't find out until after he got drafted that he was dealing with that and alcoholism. You got Sam Darnold, who they have no faith in for next couple years. But the one thing Carolina has is a damn defense that can keep them in games. Now, I don't know how good it will be now that Stephon Gilmore is not there anymore. We don't know how that's going to pan out.
That's a good.
We don't know how it's going to pan out. But the one thing the Carolina Panthers do, and they do well, is they always make sure that front seven is taken care of. But Matt Rule is one of the goofiest coaches I've ever seen in my life. He's one of the goofiest coaches. I'm surprised he's still the coach for the Panthers, to be honest with you, where they've been playing. But Carolina's defense and like I said, the couple playmakers they got with DJ Moore and um, damn, what's that? God damn it! I was like Chuba Hubbard, yeah, Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard, him, Terrence Marshall, all these guys they got, like they they it's there, but it's like you either choose between Sam Darnold, Cam Newton ain't there, and then you got Matt Corral going through his thing, and that's gonna be the detriment of that team. But their defense can hold them down. Excuse me. So, what do you think about that? Like I say, Carolina's always one of those teams you always have to watch out for because at the end of the day, their culture is defense, and their defense always keeps them in games, no matter how bad their offense is. What you think on that, Mike? What you think on Carolina?
Well, their whole success is going to be the success of this team is going to be dependent on this one guy. Yeah, I said what I said, and it's not the guy y'all thinking. But if they're going to have a successful season this year, I don't know how the hell Akeem Awanuka, whatever the hell you say his name, but they got to get him comfortable.
Oh, Akeem Ikonu, not Ikonu.
That's how you say his name.
Ikonu.
Because they're gonna have to run the ball. Because Sam Darnold is fucking trash. Okay, he's an absolute dumpster. He needs to go inside a dumpster. He need to be. You need to take you know when you finish frying chicken, you got all this grease in the pot. We ain't gonna have it. Ain't gonna be hot. So I'm not inciting violence.
You calling him cold? You calling him stale grease?
That man is. You need to take that grease and pour it on his ass because that's exactly what he's absolute waste. Okay, that man is absolute waste. He's a fucking tragedy at quarterback. He's a fucking bum, and he does not need to be a starting quarterback. The only reason why he's a damn starting quarterback because he white as hell. He a blonde, pretty ass white boy. Okay, I said what I said. At the end of the day, that dude ain't got no fucking business as being a fucking quarterback. I would rather have an old ass Cam Newton than have this dude at quarterback. He is a disgrace as a starting quarterback. He does not deserve to have a job. He is garbage. Okay, not bodge. He is bitch and as in B-I-H. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. The dude sucks. Somehow he still got a job. Can anybody tell me why the hell he got a job? Yeah, because he's white. He's a pretty ass white boy. That just call it what it is.
Oh, I was gonna also say he got a job because they had no other damn choice.
Well, look, they had shit strategy out there. Fitzpatrick, he could have did that bullshit. Cam Newton could have did that. They didn't need to pay him all that money to do what he did last year. Because all he was doing was running. That's what Cam do already do. The dude don't deserve to be a starting quarterback. He does not. I'm saying right now, he does not deserve to be a starting quarterback. Backup, maybe. Yes. But he has no business being a starting quarterback. He was ass in Jets, and he's still ass now. He's lower than ass.
He was ass.
He was a Brazilian butt lift ass. Okay? That's what he is right now.
Nah, that's more. Nah, that ain't Brazilian butt lift. That's more of like fix a flat ass. What you talking about? You talking about the flicks a flat. You ain't talking about no Brazilian butt lift. At least the Brazilian butt lift can look natural. Have you seen somebody try to do a fix a flat ass? Trust me, that's the ugliest sight you'll ever see in life.
Every time Mike talks shit about him, like, look, come on, shut up. They've been carving our ass up. Look, before I start talking shit, we the Falcons. We ain't won the championship. They ain't no stop.
The problem is a lot of the teams that have been carving us up, they've been carving us up on the ground, not in the air, on the ground,
on the gridiron. 200 yards. Sam said all the time, 2,200 yards.
On the gridiron.
That's how we lost the Washington game. We couldn't stop damn what the other I don't know how the hell you say his name, but whatever it was, Heine, whatever.
Tyler Heineke.
Yeah, like it ain't quarterbacks. We can never stop the run. We can never get sacks. So it's not the quarterbacks are carving us up. We just can't get no pressure. Any quarterback in the league, if you can't get any pressure, they're gonna carve you up because they got 15, 20 years to do something.
Right. But the theme of these teams is so far is you've seen a lot of defense. A lot of defensive talent. And this is where the Falcons are building up to. So, like I said, it is like Carolina, we kind of agree on that as well. Sam Darnold is fix a flat ass. That shit ain't worth the damn. That motherfucker, that's one of them asses they went to the Dominican Republic, got cement put in there. Yeah. Not a pretty sight. Hold on. Mike, did you? Oh man, he froze up on me. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of move on to the last team, as we already know. The week 1 opponents. They wear gold and black, the New Orleans Saints. What do we know about the Saints? It's the same thing we just said about the Carolina Panthers. This team is led by their defense. Now, offensively, you don't have a Sean Payton. Like I said, you ain't have a Drew Brees. The main thing is you don't have a Sean Payton. So, you really don't know how this offense is going to respond. You got Jameis Winston limping right now. You don't know who the starting quarterback is. At this rate that they talking about, boy, the Saints might end up with Andy Dalton as the starting quarterback for right now. But like I said, the Saints is also one of those teams you cannot underestimate neither. Like you can't underestimate no teams. Hell, even these teams can't even underestimate us. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Traquan Smith, Alvin Kamara, Mark Trostman. Like I said, they got a lot of good skill players on that offense. But once again, this is another aspect of which quarterback is going to be the one to lead the ship. Because the defense can only be together for so long because they are literally treading universal dangers of cap hell. So this might be the last year you see that Saints defense together like this. Like I said, you got one up on them last year. Like I said, it ain't nothing really to be afraid of neither. And Dre, we're gonna get into that. You got to set up the synopsis on how the division go first before you give the standards. Y'all ask us, and while you're doing that, you better make sure you sharing this too, man. Dre, you better make sure you sharing this thing to your people. So No Sean Payton. We've only seen this team without Sean Payton for one season, and it was an absolute disaster. That's all I gotta say. Now, since Dre asked so kindly, and we're gonna get Mike's opinion on the Saints when he gets his ass back in here. So while we doing that, let's hit a little intermission music until he get back. Well, fuck the intermission music.
No, you don't need no intermission.
You see that. See, when I put intermission music, that's when he want to decide to show magical powers and come back on. But go ahead, Mike, man. New Orleans Saints.
Oh God, I'd rather scratch my ass for an hour than talk about the damn Saints.
Well, can I just sum it up in 2 words then, since you said that?
Go ahead.
Fuck them.
That really is. Like, people, it's the arrogance when we talk about these ain'ts. It's just the arrogance.
Oh yeah. I forgot. The Saints fans said they're going to the Super Bowl because of Jarvis Landry and Tyrann Mathieu. I remember that.
You got to be kidding me. I know you. I know you kidding me.
Saints fans think they going to the Super Bowl just for those 2 signings alone.
You got to be kidding me. Ain't no way they're real. But let me look at this. Let me just look at this roster and just like, for one thing, let's just get one thing straight. Sean Payton is a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a damn thing about no Pete Carmichael. I don't damn know about what's the defense score? Dennis Allen. They got a different style of. They're not Sean Payton. Okay, let's make that obvious. Let's make that clear and obvious. He's not Sean Payton. Sean Payton makes his money in situational play calling. He's one of the better guys in situational play call.
I just want to make this quick one. So they do got Daniel Sorensen. Noah just said they got Daniel Sorensen.
The safety?
Yeah. Oh, we eating that shit up all day right now.
Come on, man. Yeah, we
get
already
the fuck out of here.
Like,
if he started, boy, Kyle Pitts getting about 9. He's gonna get about 3 touchdowns against them this year alone.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Like, man, come on, stop. Y'all got Pete Carmichael as the play call. Do anybody know who the fuck that is? That's just like, let's be real.
Pete Carmichael sound like somebody that owned a Bojangles or something. I don't know. I ain't never heard that name.
He sound like the old man that be out there picking cans off the sidewalk in the neighborhoods and going to sell them. That's what he sound like.
You are now tuning into Pete Carmichael for the evening news. I am your anchor, Pete Carmichael, and I have no idea what the hell am I doing.
5 cents a can. That's it. 5 cents a can. That's what the hell they sound like. And we think they're just not gonna miss Sean Payton. That's just disrespectful to Sean Payton. It's disrespectful what Drew Brees did all those years for 10 years to just say that Pete Carmichael is just gonna pick up and he's just somehow inside the brain of a Sean Payton and they're gonna look like the exact same team. We should know better than that at Falcons fans, especially when you talk about play callers, offensive play callers leaving, and then our offense completely changed. We go from Kyle Shanahan to Steve Sarkisian to Dirk Cutter. Our offense was not the same. So what and how? Why in the bloody hell do people think this offense for the Saints is going to look exactly the same? That's all I want to know.
You did not just bring up former friend's name in here.
My bad. I should have known better. I should have known better.
Because a lot of people do not realize that as much as Sarkisian got a lot of flack down here for the Falcons offense was actually good. Actually, the Falcons offense was actually better than 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Efficient wise.
Mm-hmm.
But only one problem stopped them. Only one problem. They couldn't score in the red zone.
That's all. That's really it.
Between the 20s, it was the same offense.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Ryan had his best statistical year under Steve Sarkisian than he did Kyle Shanahan. Go ahead, Mike. Keep going. I didn't want to get that point out.
Like you said, that's really it. Like you switch offensive play caller, that offense not gonna be the same. And from the best of my knowledge, you still got a wide receiver that you don't know is healthy. You don't even know his AK is gonna be available to play because he has some off the field issues. He could quite possibly see some time, a suspension possibly for that. This is just my opinion. I don't think Cam. I don't think he looked the same last year as a pass rusher. Like he is still a good defensive player, but I don't think he's still the same player. I can see his skills diminishing a bit. Demario Davis is another year older, and that secondary is, look, you know them damn mud pies we used to make as a kid? That's what the fuck that secondary is. Absolute mud. They are crap. It ain't quite shit, but it looks like shit. All right, that's what it is. That's what that secondary is. Led by no other than Grabamore. And the other dude, I forget the dude who always getting in the fight. He always getting his ass kicked.
Chauncey Gardner Johnson.
He every seem like every game he getting his ass slapped upside the head or something. He like Bart when damn Homer Simpson be. That's Gardner. That's what he is. That's him. Every week he getting choked out or slapped by somebody. That's him. He's a normal little crap.
but the thing is, like I said, once again, the theme of that team is its front seven.
Mm-hmm.
With Onyemata, Marcus Davenport, Cam Jordan.
Honey Badger about 15,000 years old. Like, come on, man. That man, hey, stop. He can't stay healthy either.
So
I love Honey Badger. I think, look, if it was the same Honey Badger, that was a reason why the Chiefs let him go. Okay, man, Joseph, like y'all know that man getting choked out every week, bro. That man getting choked up, slapped upside the head. Like, come on, man.
The one thing about the Saints you have to kind of realize about their defense is their defensive philosophy is they play mind games. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do best is play mind games to get you flustered off your game. And once you flustered, they like them little handbag chihuahuas that some of these rich ass girls be carrying around in their bags.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that don't shut the fuck up. That's what the Saints are.
Mm-hmm.
They'll stay barking.
That's it.
But you have to, but like I said, you can't let them get you off your game. And once you do, that's when they got you. So, um, so NFC South predictions. What is your prediction for the NFC South standings this year? Do you think it'll be the same as last season, or there's some little changes there?
Well, number one, I'm going with the Bucks just because they clearly have a better roster, they had a better quarterback, and a better defense in the South. That's just my opinion. I think the secondary is solid, especially that safety led by Winfield. I really like that secondary.
Yeah, he one of the next ones. He one of the next good ones.
I really like that. So I'm gonna say 12, 13, and I'm gonna say they're gonna win 13 games. So 13-4 for the Bucks. Winning it. Falcons. I think the Falcons gonna be second in the South with 8 wins. They're gonna be 8-9, and I have the. I just got to go with the Panthers being. They have a solid running game whenever he's healthy. Chuba Hubbard and Christian McCaffrey. Don't know if Christian McCaffrey gonna be hurt, but you can never outplay. You can't just ignore the fact that that quarterback he's a turnover machine. That man is absolute ass. Okay, again, he's ass, and he shouldn't even be a starting quarterback. But because Matt Rule is the coach, he is even a bigger ass idiot, and he shouldn't even have a job, to be honest. And Carolina fans, I know that for sure because I know a lot of I know a lot of Panthers fans that's so ready to fire him, but somehow he's still a coach. So they're going to be the bottom feeders in this division.
Hey, shout out to the Wolf though, man.
Wolf
with the $5 super chat. Oh, Wolf Love showing the love. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel, man. Got some good things going on too, man. So show your boy Wolf some love, man. So you said Bucks 13-4. You say Falcons 8-9. You say you got Carolina where?
I got Carolina about 5-12. I just don't think they're gonna be very good, man. I just don't believe in that team. Good defense, good running back, but you're dependent on Akeem Kungwu to keep those guys in that running game, pass protection. Like that's a lot for a rookie tackle. Unless he's special, they're gonna have some problems with their offensive line. I'm looking at their offensive line now, just like they got they got a Kongwu, obviously. They have Brady Christensen, Bradley Bozeman, Austin Corbett, and Taylor Moton.
Sound like a bunch of damn lacrosse players.
Like, come on, y'all worried about our offensive line? Did y'all hear that again? Did y'all hear that?
Shit.
Like, come on, man.
Shit, they that offensive line ran the ball against our ass, so I ain't got shit to say.
That's like I said, that's what offense. That doesn't surprise me at all. But
I know
they still got to throw the ball, and like I said, I'm never gonna believe in Sam Darnold, man. Just never. Like that dude has had so many chances. Then you got a drunk as a damn quarterback. He ain't even in the league, and he already about to drink his damn self out of the league. and Matt Carroll. And I'm like, come on, man. You got like, bro, what's going on with you? You about to throw your whole career over alcohol? You ain't even started yet, and you already having these issues. So this Carolina Panthers, this team, organization, is a freaking disgrace. The owners should be ashamed of themselves. They made bad move after move. They signed Teddy. Was it Teddy Bridgewater? No, who was it? Who was it? Teddy Bridgewater to that big old contract.
Yeah, it was Teddy Bridgewater.
They signed Teddy Bridgewater, a guy who been injured, ripped his knee completely out, and you signed him to a big deal. Then you turn around and trade for Sam Darnold, okay? The guy that's shown nothing ever. Nothing. He ain't did nothing. And now you draft a drunk as a quarterback. And that's what he is. Like the dude, like I said, why you can't just like I feel for Panthers fans. I'm just gonna be real. They made bad decision after bad decision. You got a 5-foot midget who's very good at what he does, but he's little as hell. So why you even have a defense? The defense is great. They have a great second. They have a pretty good secondary. They're gonna have some issues with their corner. Like there was a reason why C.J. Henderson was traded. They don't have Stephon Gilmore anymore. J.C. Horn and who was the safeties? You got Jeremy Chin and Xavier Woods.
Yeah. Gears Corey here said, "Why are all these USC quarterbacks be ass?" It's the same. I'm gonna be honest with you, and like I said, I know this is straying away from the topic, but that's kind of like what happens when you're at a school where you have a lot of 5-star prospects that make you look a lot better than what you do. This is why you see like schools like Ohio State never really put out great quarterbacks. This is why you see Alabama don't really put out a lot of great quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. This is why you see University of Georgia don't put out a lot of great quarterbacks. Michigan doesn't put out a lot of great quarterbacks in the NFL. That's because this is why we always say, are the quarterbacks really good or are they the product of the players around them? This is the same thing we said about last year's draft class, with Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and all them. Are they great quarterbacks or are they products of the players around them? Because if you notice that a lot of the top quarterbacks in this league didn't necessarily play with the greatest talent in college. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say all of them, but quite a few of them. So it's just one of those things where when you're a power conference college like that, and you get a lot of those great athletes, mm-hmm. they make you look a whole lot better than what you may be. Hell, USC ain't had a relevant quarterback come out of college since Carson Palmer, and that was 2003.
Yeah, well over a decade. Going on down there 2 decades.
Mark Sanchez was garbage, but he had a defense in the running game, so he was able to hide behind that. I saw Matt Leinart wasn't worth a damn. So that's all. That's what you got in your standings. That way you said Bucks 13-4, Falcons 8-9. You said Carolina 5-12. Did you say the Saints? What you got to say?
They don't matter.
All right, I'm going
0-17 by the Saints. No, I think the Saints will be around the same with the Falcons, about 8-9.
So you think the Falcons had a tiebreaker on them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna do it like this. This is how I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Buccaneers would be 11-6. I'll go Falcons 8-9. I say the Saints 7-10, and I'm gonna give the Panthers 6-11.
Mm-hmm.
I say that's why I'll stick with that one because it's going to be an arms race in this
Mm-hmm.
division. It's always an arms race in this division. But outside of Tampa Bay, you really have a lot of uncertainties with the other three teams, so it's going to be a lot closer with the other three. Hell, it might be such a close race with the other three teams that Tampa Bay might slide.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
said we don't know. So I'm about to say, man, Drew, don't say that. He talking about Keaton. He talking about Cleophas is going to be the best USC quarterback.
Cleophas?
That's what he said. Look, that's what he said.
Dre, bro,
Cleophas.
you really trying to irk me today, boy.
He just joking. He just wanted to see what the hell we was gonna say. That's why he put the little eyes at the end, like,
No.
nigga, I know you just say that shit like that. What the fuck?
Cleophas is.
Yeah,
I'm good on that one.
yeah, I'm good. But as we already know, the tradition of Friday Night Madness is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do what we gonna do, and we are going to go ahead and open up the chat. Let y'all go ahead and give y'all thoughts on if y'all went to the open practice, how did you feel? Or or y'all could say how do y'all feel about the Falcons going up against this NFC South this season? You can give us your thoughts on that. Like I said, just hit the link. Let us know. And get your thoughts out. Well, Keyshawn, your boy, I say, Keyshawn, your ass better be glad you ain't on here. Michael, mute your ass with that one just alone, and you ain't gotta say nothing.
Oh, no.
he, he said, that's a
Yeah,
bet to go number one overall. The fuck? What number one overall in the XFL draft? What you thought?
The mini Falcons, because that damn sure ain't gonna
Good
be no.
lord, boy, everybody in this motherfucker. All right, we gonna let all y'all asses in here. God damn, boy. Welcome to the people. To the damn Sam, your shit buffering still. Damn, yeah.
Sam, go sit. And he probably in the same space I told him not to go. Go to the other space.
That motherfucker gonna he gonna come here with that tank top again, boy. He gonna whoop everybody ass in here.
Like Wolverine, bro. Them
Boy,
claws come out, but
boy,
you see
that,
all the damn veins.
that boy came out like he was ready to be ready with the pass his damn self. All right, William, Markeith, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man?
So, man, what's going on, fellas, man? It's just 100 days to the kickoff. I'm ready for the NFL season, man. I'm excited for this year.
Oh, good. So what?
Well, you ain't running for the police, are you? Motherfucker looking scared. What the hell wrong with you?
Nah,
you good? You good?
He said
Yeah, I'm good. I'm driving.
he said he chilling. All right, man. Hey, man, William, man.
What you got, Will? What you got, bro?
What you got? What you got for us, William? What you got?
I think we did good on this drive, man. I'm gonna say we in the wild card this year because how I seen we did in let Matt Ryan go. Terrafano did an excellent job. Let him go. We got Desmond Ritter and I'm gonna stop a lot of people. Mark Mariota, I say he might do good. I say part of if he don't start off the gate beating the Saints week one, and he don't do like I say by before we get our bye week, if he say we go out and lose 2 or 3 games, if he don't have us at least win 3 or 4, I say Marcus Mariota might be able to start it. But I don't get on my defense. We did good getting what's the dude name Arnold other KE. That's how you
Yeah,
said it.
yeah.
Arnold the cat. I think that was a steal, and D'Angelo Malone. He's a sleeper, man. That dude on Hugh, I think he could get to the second, third level, and get to the quarterback. If Greg Jack will go in the middle, and we could get the piece right, Anthony Rush get more pass rush, and I can say our running back game. Don't forget Taylor Alliger. He's a sleeper because we're gonna use Quadrat Patterson more like running game. I expect us to do run, love play action, big explosive plays. Our pits might be open, and that could Marshall Ladder won't be holding on. What you call Drake
Jay
London.
London.
You know he like to play. Yeah,
Yeah, so you say he gonna be on like the episode of Doug when he tried to tackle that big ass running back, and he was flopping. He was hanging on to him like a damn curtain.
yeah. Came out like a curtain, boy. You see, he couldn't guard Calvin Ridley because Drake London is a big physical receiver. But anyway, we did good drafting the pieces that we did. We let go of Matt Ryan go. We what we did, we had got the Alden Tate. He gonna get the second spot. And don't sleep on Frank Darby. He might be the fourth receiver getting a two now. Cause we got what's the dude name for the Raiders? Brian Edwards, but I'm gonna let Buddy go ahead and talk. But I think we gonna be in a wild card this year. I just don't see Carolina winning, and I just don't see the Saints winning because the Saints they always have a good defense, but they never win in crunch time play. For the Minnesota back to back, the wild card and the miracle, they never look back. Like I just feel like the Saints, the Voodoo Saints ain't going back, man, because they keep putting us in a narrative. Oh, the Falcons are gonna win 4 or 5 games. We got Drake London. We gonna run the ball more and we're gonna be throwing the ball in the short game. Just watch out for like Kyle Pitts get open and Drake London get those explosive plays, and we're gonna be running the ball how 2016 team was. And our defense, we're gonna get like a lot of interceptions and sacks, and AJ Terrell going off too. But Casey Hayward and everybody else the pass rush got to come together, and the linebackers got to be flying, like getting turnovers. I believe we could be in the wild card this year, and we could split with Tampa.
All right, Markeith, what's going on with you, man? What's your take on it, man? What's your take?
All right. Well, so my take on the rest of the division, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, what you said earlier about Tampa Bay. Yeah, nobody should be scared of them. Hey man, they all old. Them Tampa
Nigga,
Bay.
what's so funny? Why you always smiling all the damn
Man,
time?
he's just enjoying life, Mike. Ain't nobody got to be mad like your ass.
I'm just saying, he always having a good time. God damn.
Let the man out. Damn it, shit. He want to have fun. He chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling. But yeah, with Tampa Bay, nobody should be scared of them because they all old, man. Them Tampa Bay fans, they better hope for is that they don't try like the LA Lakers like this season. Gonna last the entire season, and just next thing you know, miss the playoffs. They better hope for that. But so with New Orleans, yeah, the offense is just sketchy. They just sketchy. The defense is always good for some reason. Adding the Honey Badgers shores up their secondary. That look like their defense is relatively complete. Look like it, but time will tell.
But he ain't gonna do shit.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, we'll find out. We'll find out at least. And then with Carolina, yeah, it's surprising that it is really surprising that Matt Rule's still there after 2 seasons, especially with the impatient owner and David Temper. That dude's so impatient. I'm surprised Matt Rule's there after 2 seasons. I'm surprised. Again, with just like with New Orleans, they got a great defense as well. Their offense is very sketchy. And then it's gonna be interesting this year. And just like with the Atlanta Dream this season, I think the Falcons can be one of the biggest surprises in the upcoming season. So it's gonna be interesting.
Thanks.
So Sam, you look like you ready.
All right. All right. So
I'm gonna say this about this division. Clearly, I'm the oldest and got the best eyesight in him.
What the
You
fuck that
clearly
come
the
from?
oldest. Everybody can see that.
Because everybody keeps saying this single digit number in prediction. And I know we all saw the same thing last year. Little or nothing in Arthur Smith's coaching ability, Dean Smith's coaching ability, got us to what should have been 10 wins. And with better personnel and fitted pieces, y'all really think we not going to win 10 plus games?
That's right. Not to mention, we was in the hunt to make the wild card too now. And if it wasn't for us getting knocked out by the Bills. So, it's crazy how they sit up there and try to, down us like that.
When you take all the shade throwing and all the emotional swelling and put all that to the side and actually take a real perspective look, out of the top 10 teams that was in the draft, honestly, to me, we were one of two that actually did something worth noticeably looking at for this season. But yet still, the local national media got the same bullshit, smoking mirrors, and say we gonna finish dead last in the NFL, not just the division, the league.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't really pay no mind.
Really.
I just don't. Because
Look,
they don't respect us, man. They don't respect us now because I bet money.
7 games and the division. Seeing as how Tom Brady didn't get enough of actual reality last year's season ending. The Saints, Peyton not walking through the door, Breeze not walking through the door. Michael Thomas probably won't be locking through that door either. And probably Kamara if his lawyer don't get right. So, with that being said, they might be good if they win damn 5 games. Carolina,
Don't be too harsh on them.
you just have to send that whole entire franchise to a therapist.
Wow. Wow.
He said you said they need Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I like Christian, he can't stay healthy to save his life. And there's a whole meth lab going on at quarterback. I just, pray for him.
Okay. I'm going to suggest this for Carolina. What they should do.
This dude
I'm sorry.
say meth lab. What? Y'all just gonna let that fly by?
Oh my gosh.
But that's what it is.
I mean,
Oh my God.
Sam Donald can't find the line of scrimmage to save his life or his mama.
dang.
Matt Carroll came out of college and jumped straight off the barrel. So what else you gonna call it?
Man,
He said they need a spiritual awakening, bro.
oh my God. Boy.
I mean, you can almost say the same thing for the Saints quarterback room.
You do
Oh my God.
You lie about that.
Hell,
Well, the answer for the Panthers and the Saints quarterback, Keyshawn Glad, you said it in the comments.
and I mean, and then what? Taysom Hill, as the project as he was, Sean Payton gone. Taysom Hill is doing what now?
a tight end. What?
Full forward. I think he gonna play tight end full time now.
And all the above.
Okay, bro.
You're asking for a prediction for this division. Tom Brady got his ass punched in the fucking mouth to end the season last year.
Pick six.
That's still
And
funny.
instead of carrying his ass home to his fine ass wife and 3 beautiful children, he want to come back for some more. You think the ending gonna be different?
Oh, it's gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's gonna be ugly.
You
Yeah.
think it's gonna be different? And then you finna be 45 your next birthday.
Mhm.
That's what I
That
said.
means he the oldest
Yeah.
done did it.
Right. All right, Eric, man. What you got for us, Eric, man?
All right, man. This Saints, they gonna come to our stadium and whoop us. I'm not a Saints fan, Falcons fan. They come whoop us. We're gonna take their Saints back to their stadium. We're not gonna take this. Arthur Smith, you better take this game up, and you better talk to your team. You better talk to sense of your team. We got to beat the Saints during the first season. We're not going to lose. I want, like you said, K Styles, I want 10 wins and I want no losses. That's what I want to do this season.
The occasion that if the fans actually show up and actually be fans for their team,
Yeah.
that might.
Hey, look! I was about to say, if y'all paid attention to them press conferences, I think Arthur Smith don't give a damn about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw it.
He don't give two shits about they like
No.
y'all want to show up, that's fine. You don't want to show up, I don't give a damn.
No.
When these dubs come up, oh y'all gonna be bringing y'all asses back over here.
It just like saying last year. I went to the game. I saw no fans. Just some of them. All empty seats. None.
We spread it out like Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Everybody had farting room. That's what happened. So everybody had farting room.
Yeah.
They walk around shopping and eating and tourist attractions.
Taking pictures.
Chiefing in the stands and shit. Yo, I remember that video. Mother with chiefing in the stands. I'm like, really?
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out how in the hell you get in the biz. Going on.
That's what I'm trying to
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, how the hell did you get a blunt in the stadium?
No, not just the butt. That bitch had a whole cell.
A whole zim. How the
that be a fact.
did you hide it in a certain place that wasn't going to get
Right.
checked? Because
You went to the bathroom and rolled the blunt.
you must have been smoking some super mid then if they could smell that shit.
Right. So you gonna smell pussy juice and weed.
Right. So all right, man. So Aaron, so last little question before I get to the next one. What are you excited about most? What are you most excited about seeing from this team this year?
Just I want to see the Falcons just go to a Super Bowl, just win the title, bring it back to Atlanta like the Braves did. But all I wanted to do is just win. I don't want to see them losing. I hate to see them lose. I hate
And
them.
we all tired of them.
Yes.
We all tired of them.
Yeah, now
we tired.
Yes.
So it's just about just seeing them change the culture. Like I said, we seeing what they're doing right now. They're flipping the script on the mindset and what they want to build this team like. So we just want to see the difference in the team. So, all right, D Sloan, man, what's going on, man?
What's up, fellas, man? How y'all doing?
We good, man. What you got? What you got for us, man?
Well, I'm just gonna piggyback off the division, man. You know, we are a talented team. We can do it. It's been proven. Like I mentioned, you know, about us being in that wild card race before we got put out by Buffalo. We on the clips of that. Now we getting these pieces, regardless if it's on the offensive side of the ball or defensive side of the ball. We're finding the right players to fit our schemes on both sides.
Right.
And we click, and as we seen on OTAs, I mean, I wasn't able to look at highlight stuff, but I've been hearing about the stuff. But accordingly, I'm impressed. And then Arthur Smith, stepping on these folks' necks and letting these folks know, man, we here to stay. These folks talking about us tanking this year and go looking for quarterbacks and other talent next season. We ain't even got to the regular season. We ain't even got to see what's going on in the preseason. I feel like in the preseason, that's what we determine what that direction gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And how we gonna move forward. Period. But like I said, I mean, I'm excited to see, all the talent. I mean, Desmond Ritter, you know what I'm saying, out there, getting mentored by Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota gonna come in, contribute. Look what he did when he was back up with the Raiders. The wide receivers we done added. We gonna do something special.
Okay. All right. ATM, man. ATM. What's going on? Young Gunner. I guess he tried to get his Stetson Bennett statements ready for the show. I guess that's why he ain't saying nothing. So we're gonna go down to the Wolf.
Nah, my Wi-Fi was tripping.
Okay.
What's going on? How everybody doing?
Okay, man. What's going on, man? What you got?
Now hold on, Mike. Why you looking like that, man? Okay, first and foremost, let me get this out the way. God dang, I didn't know your head was that big. I can see what's on your mind, bruh.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Please, for the love of God. Here we go.
I can't y'all
But in all seriousness, I for this season, in my honest opinion, I think it can go either really good or it can go really bad. I think depending on how Marcus Mariota plays, and not only that, but how the defense and the trenches, how they play, is going to determine this team's success. Because we got to think about it. We haven't seen Isaiah Oliver and Anthony Rush play a full season in the Dean Peen defense, and we see that in the few amount of games that they did play, what impact that they had on us. So I think it's going to be. I say we can go 10-6. In my personal opinion. And then you got to think about it too. We have a lot of big body receivers. The spacing is going to be better. We don't have any dwarfs in our receiving core anymore. So I think we're going to be good. 10-6. My prediction, I'll say 10-6 this year. We'll make it to the playoffs.
Wait, 10-6 or
10-6.
My bad. 10-6. My bad. You right, Noah. My bad.
Hey, shout out to Maggie T. She's in the damn chat. Y'all make sure y'all show her some love as well, man. Maggie T. Goddamn right. We trying to get to the 1K side of the game so I can catch up with all these fools up here. We almost there. We almost there, goddamn it. We got something special planned for that too. So, hey, appreciate y'all. So, that's all you had, ATM?
Yeah, that's all I had, bro.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the Wolf. The Wolf look like he down there. He about to cut a promo on our ass, boy. Wolf, what's going on with you?
I mean, he looking.
I mean,
walking back and
what type of energy y'all want? Y'all want some real live energy? Can I curse?
This is Friday Night Madness.
Yeah,
We don't give a
Okay. So I'm gonna go with the one of the greatest of all time, Tupac Shakur, and I'm gonna tell this to the Saint fans. First off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim. Okay. West the Rockies come. You came to be a player, but I fucked your wife. You bought some bad boys. Fuck for life. Give a fuck about the Saint fans. Whatever the fuck. Buck fan. Who cares what's happening with the Bucks, with the Panthers? Who cares? Who cares?
Got bars.
Who cares? All I know is that Mariota about to drop bombs. They about to drop bombs. Like, who shot you? That's what they about to do.
Big and old, dang. shit got real.
That's what we about. That's the type of energy I said I could curse. I'm bringing this type of energy. I don't care. Because I know one thing. They're gonna have to get the respect first. They're gonna have to get the respect of any team they're going against. Even in the South, you gotta punch the Saints in the mouth in the first game. You gotta punch them right in their shit. If that's the first game, and look, I haven't even looked at the schedule, but if that's the first game, the Saints, you got to punch them in the mouth.
Yup.
Damn punching them in the mouth. You gotta kick them in the dick. That's how you gonna start off.
It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. Listen, it's gonna have to be some King Kong Bundy or Hulk Hogan with the broken ribs first game. I'm coming like Kamala to the gun to the challenge, son.
Hey, look, hey, y'all, everybody. Mike was looking like this when he came out. He was looking like this.
Over.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm coming like Saturday Night Main Event. You see what I'm saying? Saturday Night Main Event. You know that's how we coming, man. I don't care about none of the listen. We go. I'm telling you, we go. What I said last week, K Styles, man, Mike. What I said last week, the apology got to be greater than the disrespect.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
They said we only gonna win 2 games. That's a bunch of BS. So all the experts better start apologizing now, because I'm telling you, I don't want to hear no excuses when we win 8, 9 games or even 10 games, like the OG said. I don't want to hear nothing.
Sound better when you say it.
Oh, you feel me? I don't want to hear nothing. Because you know what? I'm telling you, I'm gonna put a lot of these haters in a pot, and I'm gonna start cooking them like with some Goya and some adobo. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Oh, that boy said the adobo. Y'all know that's some real shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm on some different type of energy, man. I don't like when these motherfuckers talk about 2 games, this and that, and the third. Sam Arnold gonna do this, and Jameis Winston gonna do this. And Tom Brady right now is like Rocky 3 before he fought Clubber Lang in the first fight.
Boy, you better say that.
He taking it sweet. Sweet.
Hey, we can't play the music, man. We ain't trying to get copyrighted in this motherfucker now. Yeah, you're killing us, man. You're killing us.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. He about to get killed out there, man. Stop playing. That Tampa Bay Buccaneer team is older. They ain't younger. They older.
Right. Hell yeah, they older, but they.
You know, listen.
BG's old,
look,
but
Russell Gage gonna be like, damn, you switch sides? Damn, homie. You switch sides, homie? Yeah. Damn, go look at the scoreboard. Damn, huh? I should have stayed over there. Jeez. Huh? This was gonna happen. I don't care, man. We about to tear the South up like Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared. Yeah, rock out.
Like this, him?
All right.
We gotta compete, man. These folks underestimating us, and I ain't with all that. But like I said, we got a head coach that's in, and we're buying into his system, and we also gonna buy into Dan P's system, and we finna rock out.
I heard that. Hey, Marlon, man, what's going on with you, man?
What is up, bro?
Not much, man. What you got?
What
you got to the conversation, man? What you want to talk about?
Bro, I'm talking about kicking them Saints in the face and taking their house.
Yep.
I'm over here with my brother and my nephew. When Lo said 2 games, everybody was like, 2 games.
See,
I'm gonna be honest, man. A lot of people are not gonna be ready for us in the NFC South. I hear a lot of people even putting the Panthers ahead of us, and I'm like, how? With what? I said it before. It's gonna be a pick your poison situation, and Arthur Smith is gonna sit back and have a field day picking apart defenses, and Dean Pease is gonna sit back and have a field day taking apart offenses. The fact that we are getting this much hate lets you know a couple of these teams out here are scared of us doing something. Because we ain't never had nobody say the Falcons was going to win no games, 1 game, 2 games, and how you justify that when we won 7 games with the team we had. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That part.
Yeah. And Mike and them have heard me say this all the time. It's not my job to understand stupid, but I mean, really, how you go from 7 to 2? Somebody arithmetic off.
Look, 82 plus 2 is 4, not 8.
Right. doing some of that backwards alien multiplication. What? Right. That new man.
1 plus 4 equals Pluto. Nah, it don't work like that.
Right. We had minion receivers and won 7 games. And you telling me we got the great wall of receivers now, we supposed to win 2 games?
We had Smurf receivers.
I'm gonna do this.
Go. Look.
The people's eyebrow.
Yep.
Look. We had them Gulliver travels receivers.
Not to mention, we also had what felt like 7 people on our defense.
Right.
Big fact.
And 2 of them were what? Well, you had 5 because one was a route and the other one he was doing invisible kung fu. So yeah, we can't.
He was hitting nobody. He was doing air fu.
He was doing that see-through judo.
Buster Douglas just hold the bullshit, man.
Like nobody was on the defense.
2,200 yards.
Yeah.
2,200 yards. That's the number you need to remember going into next year. 2,200 yards. Every defensive player should remember that number.
2,200.
And you heard it here first from the OG.
You better remember that.
2,200 in the run game.
Hey, can I speak on something real quick? Because I'm not trying to be here long. I'm just trying to make a quick appearance.
I know what you got for us, man.
I guess the one thing that I'll start off with is because people were saying that, oh, hey, we don't have the enough high-end talent to compete with those in our division. Well, okay. Well, let's just take that challenge, okay? I want y'all, since we have a full group, let's make this a group effort, all right? Someone or all y'all can come up with the best player on, let's say, the Aints, and then I'll say the best player on the Falcons, and we'll just go kind of bar for bar and see, like, okay, well, who stacks up to who, right? So who wants to start off first by naming the first, like the topic?
I'll go. It's the mascot.
Oh, you talking about the mascot shitty draws?
Yeah. If that's his name, yeah.
They got a mascot?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's the mascot.
I thought the mascot was a dog.
They didn't get no names of them Vatican boys, so I mean, that's much we can give them with names.
All right, I'm just gonna say the name first. All right,
I was gonna say Alvin Kamara, Noah.
All right, thank you. My top player, I'm gonna say AJ Terrell. All right, who wants to go level 2?
Level 2, Cam Jordan.
Okay, my next player, Kyle Pitts. All right, 3rd level.
Grab more.
Who?
Lattimore.
Grabamore.
Grabamore. Okay. 3rd player for me, Grady Jarrett. All right, 4th level.
Hold on, somebody else gotta go.
Chris Olave.
Chris Olave.
Chris Olave. I'm gonna go with the dude that was drafted ahead of him, Drake London. All right, next level. Tyrann Mathieu. All right, I'll give you one better. Chris Lindstrom. Go.
Damn.
Tyrann Mathieu. He on the.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they pulled it. Yeah. Charlie Gardner Johnson.
Chauncey Gardner Johnson. All right, Isaiah Oliver. Next one.
Who
Ramchick. What?
Ryan
Yeah,
Ramchick. Okay, Jake Matthews. Next one.
Jarvis.
No.
Demario Davis.
Demario Davis. Okay. Casey Hayward. Next one.
It's a chess game now.
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis
you
Landry.
running out of players over there. You running out of players.
Jarvis Landry. Okay, Cordell Patterson. Next one.
You see where he going with this, y'all? You see where he going with this?
Yeah.
Marcus Davenport.
Marcus Davenport. Okay, Deion Jones. Next one.
We can do this all day.
Hey,
helmets are better. Helmets are
Professor on the roll, bro.
They running out of players. He running out of players now.
I was gonna say something random. James Winston. Something random.
Okay, Younghoe Koo. Next one.
The water boy.
The water boy.
Wow.
Water boy. All right, let's go, Frank Darby, a better cheerleader. That roster seems to be looking a little thin, don't it?
Hey, look, Frank Inyamata.
Frank Onyemata.
What the fuck his name is?
All right, fine. Arnold Debicati. Next one.
See? Hey, Cesar Ruiz.
Cesar Ruiz.
Wow.
All right, then. We'll go Richie Grant.
Let's say Matt Hanson for that.
Hey, you see all these names he's saying, right? Y'all see where the theme is going here.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking about the people watching. Y'all see the theme going on here.
All right, can y'all keep it? Can y'all keep up?
Hell nah. Every time I name a Saints player,
I've lost.
I don't follow the Saints like that to be naming players like off the top of my head. To be honest with you,
Hey, look, that's why I said Waterboy. I'm keeping up with that stuff.
So I'm telling you, look, the first game is in 100 days, fellas. It's 100 days. It's 100 days.
Because I haven't even mentioned Brian Edwards.
Yeah.
I haven't even mentioned Troy Anderson.
You ain't mentioned AJ Terrell.
I haven't mentioned Jalen Hawkins.
It's him first.
I haven't mentioned Tyler Algier. Well, y'all are sleeping on.
When he mentioned
So, who really has a thinner roster right now? Oh, and by the way, they got newer coaches in the room right now. We got a little bit more stability right now.
All our tight ends is better than they tight ends.
Oh yeah, even down from Ferkser because Kyle Pitts has been learning a lot from Ferkser with the system.
Yeah. So,
and the one that they probably gonna have to watch out outside of Kyle Pitts is Felipe Franks, according to what I see. If he can catch the damn ball.
That tight end room looking a little bit different.
I'm doing good.
But I keep telling them though, they don't have Sean Payton to bail them out when situations come up.
But this is the roster that they say is gonna go to the Super Bowl.
No.
No.
Absolutely.
Y'all make me laugh.
They'll go to the stupid bowl, but not the Super Bowl.
Bro, they lose to the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah.
Crazy bowl.
Oh my God, the Puppy Bowl! I ain't seen that. That's one of the. Have y'all seen the Ant Bowl? That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, boy. They just dump a whole bunch of ants and then they just run for touchdown. Yeah, it's some stupid shit I seen.
Well, it sounds like Woo in the comments feel some type of way talking about, is this a Saints show? Keep speaking on it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
If he feels that way about us, doesn't he realize that I was actually naming better players than y'all could name?
Right.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Because he probably over there telling all this, hey, they talking about us.
You don't think the deal.
They said James Winston gonna be 60 for 60.
Yeah, and we got the quarterback that should have been drafted ahead of him, but you know how Tampa Bay was.
Get him on the show. Get on the show.
Well, he can take my spot then if he wants to, because like I said, I wasn't going to be here for long.
I want to speak to you.
You want to speak to Woo?
Yeah,
you want to speak to the Woo man?
Let's make it a Saint show now.
All right, he can take my spot then. All right, I'll catch you guys next time.
All right, no, appreciate it.
Last night.
All right, man. All right. So Woo Mike has a special challenge for you. You either accept or yield.
You either take a dunk or get off the pot.
Or step the feet.
Sam, did I tell you on punishment from last? We're not having that today,
Boy.
Sam, they got it toned down. He ain't got that white beat on tonight, boy. He wearing the Falcons colors.
That's a little bit.
He ain't got that James Evans going on right now.
Do not act.
Do not entice. Do not.
Don't do it.
Boy, gonna come out that white beater, boy.
I'm telling you with that belt, he's swinging the belt.
Speak. Hey, Mike, your other best friend is on too. You want to get him on here too? Your boy.
I mean, he can hit that button. It's there for him. I want both of them on it.
Woo, where you at? We posted the link 2 times in the chat. Where you at, man?
Yeah, it's been laid out.
They scared.
I just want to talk to you about your Saints. What are we not getting? That's all we want to know.
He over there telling on us on Twitter.
Tell him I got some Puerto Rican sauce. I got that Puerto Rican sauce. I got that Puerto Rican sauce. I put him in the pot. I put you in the pot, boy. I put you in the pot.
Yeah, let me some of that.
I put you in the pot.
He come with that rice and bean energy, boy. Y'all better quit playing with him.
Lowe's got him on low boil.
I fold you that tamale, son. Don't act like it. I call my message.
How about cookies and rice?
It's gonna be quick.
How about cookies and rice?
K-Styles, it never fail, man. Y'all ask them to get on the show when they never show up.
I know.
It never fails, man.
I know.
It's scared.
Well, tell me where they at. Where they at? Where they at?
Woo done disappeared because he hasn't responded to anything. He ain't even said nothing in the chat yet. And I see another one of Mike's nemesis in here too, just popped in here.
No.
Well, see, it's past their curfew. You know what I'm saying? They can't be on here. Saints got a curfew.
After school hours.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you're done with your homework, it's time to go to sleep.
Yep.
Take your bath and go to sleep.
Hey, Woo, man, you better come on, man. I'm telling you, the challenge got laid out, bro. You gotta come on. But
don't make me give you bow bow. Don't make me give you bow bow. I'll give you bow bow.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be lenient here, but we do have a certain rule. If you get challenged, and I put this stream in 5 links, at least 4 links, and you don't respond, you get booted out the damn chat.
Where they at?
But you're not talking about it sound good. Hell, you ain't said nothing that sounded any good. You ain't came in here.
Come on, Cletus. It's a show, ball.
Man, you know those folks that in New Orleans can't spell, man. He can't
He said, Cole, my mama won't let me play no football.
There is tennis, lacrosse, and golf.
I mean, that is
Come
true.
on, Craig.
Come on, Craig.
Hi tonight, Craig. You got no job?
But
no vocabulary, no football IQ. Stuck in the quicksand in the swamp water.
Hey, we're all learning over here. Don't be shamed. Don't be shamed. Just come on.
We all learning.
We all learning.
Look, this is chat, bro. We not put nobody on the spot. We want to talk to a Saint fan. That's all.
Yeah.
They really no drama. Just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if they want the sauce, though, there's no problem. But they, respectfully,
appetite, man.
Respectfully, I disrespect. Respectfully.
Right. Well, since he's not gonna come on.
And you shouldn't even be going after K Styles and Mike or none of that. Come after me. Come after your boy, son. I cook you. I cook
He
you.
ready.
I cook him.
Wolf stay ready.
Hey, Wolf ready to eat, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Yeah. You better leave him alone. You ready to
Trying to
eat?
tell you, man, I ain't no lion. I ain't no type. I'm a wolf. And if I call it back, it's over.
Hey, Leo, man, what's going on, man? Leo. ATL Leo. What's going on, man?
I'm at work. I'm gonna be a little quick, and I'm gonna hop off. But I got a few things for these Saints fans. Y'all ain't stopping a motherfucking thing. That's number one.
Well,
Number two, I know y'all was talking about what they got on their roster. The only thing they probably do got is their fans looking like Rasputia and Norbit. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Wow.
Well. And another thing, y'all city smell like 10 cans of shark shit. So what y'all really got to say? Right.
Keep on moving.
Oh. And if anybody's seen, hopefully y'all did watch. Everybody's seen Drumline. Y'all remember what that driver said, right? About what Morris Brown did to A&T.
Yeah,
that's what the Falcons about to do to New Orleans. You about to be pissed off like LSU and Alabama.
Oh my God. Well. Hey, like I said, we already know what kind of happens when they normally get challenged, they don't show up. So that's a dead issue.
I'm at work, so some of y'all can't say shit. But I'm gonna hang back in the back real quick, and I'm gonna hit y'all boys up later.
All right, man. All right, man.
Later,
Appreciate
All
it.
right, man.
Hey,
All right.
can I ask a question?
Go ahead, man.
This has nothing to do with the Falcons, but it's kind of irritating me. What the hell is taking so long for Lamar Jackson to get his damn money, bro?
They don't want to give it to a project.
I don't.
I just spoke about this, right? So the market's at so Deshaun Watson set the market at 230, right?
Right.
So what you got to understand is the players right now are having they got a lot of power. They got a lot of power. And what organizations are starting to realize is they're gonna have to put some things in the contract.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to slow this stuff down because you just gave the highest contract QB to somebody who had improper behavior.
So much.
And what I'm saying is this, and I just shot my video, I just put it up. I hope you guys go look at it because it's very serious. It's very serious when we're talking about being improper to women. That's a very serious accusation. And the Falcons kind of dodged the bullet because public relations is a very important job for any organization. Public relations is probably a headache job because you have to fix problems with the public. Now, think about this. I would have rather be known as an organization that blows a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl rather than to support a quarterback who might be a sexual deviant.
Right.
That's very important. It's very important that people understand because look at the way they got rid of Matt Ryan. They just threw their dirt in the name, but I'm pretty sure that the public relations that the Falcons have and their fixer, their Ray Donovan kind of dude, did his investigations and said, hey, listen, we might need to fall back from signing. And now Cleveland, who hasn't had a quarterback with that talent, is hoping that he wins because winning games in the NFL solves a lot of problems.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Lamar Jackson is going to get his money. It's just that they're giving out so much money to these quarterbacks right now. They got to fall back a little bit.
Because he doesn't have a representative. If I'm not mistaken, he represents himself or his mom, but he doesn't have an agent.
Mhm.
Lamar,
And I mean, and like I said, the man won an MVP in.
okay, and
Right.
Yeah. Oh, wait, speaking of
Damn,
Cleveland,
Mike, why you mute me? The hell?
uh,
Oh man,
I
don't
just
tell
wanted
me
to
you
do it
on
that
that
time.
boy
Just
guy.
wanted to do it.
You being
Go
a,
ahead. Go.
why you
I'm
being
my
a,
bad. I just wanted
okay.
Man, you asshole, man.
I told you that's Big
my
Brother,
bad.
Little
My
Brother
bad.
right
I
there.
just had to do that one time. That's
Like
all.
that was
Just
so
one
out of the
time, old
blue,
time
bro.
shit.
That with the Lamar Jackson situation. Okay,
Yeah,
the Ravens shot themselves in the foot by not opening up the playbook to him in the first place.
Right.
that's true.
Right,
Mhm.
and then okay, you want to talk about the real reason why it's taking so long? The entire ownership group of the NFL are looking at Cleveland right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cleveland got more problems than a lot of people realize.
Been trying to tell them that.
About public relations, man. The moment that they put that man contract up and they done acquired him, every women's lib group, the hate group descended on Cleveland, Ohio.
Mhm.
See, but let me piggyback off that too. Not only that is, and what Wolf was talking about with the public relations aspect
Yes,
of it, it's an issue to where you can possibly lose sponsorships. And you know
exactly.
Oh
how
yeah,
it is. When you
yeah.
lose
Right.
sponsorships, you
Yeah.
lose money.
especially with cancel culture, you already know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, they got another quarterback getting ished on.
That's there you
This
go.
dude in his feelings, and
Yep.
you don't even know. Like you got to worry about a dude that if he has to play for you, he not going all in.
Right.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. He ain't gonna tank, but he ain't going all in.
That's true.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
not about to do. He not about to kill himself to win no games. Especially when y'all telling him that the room don't like him, and now he playing second fiddle to this cat.
I
Right.
know.
Nah,
Right.
he's not trying to do anything to make Cleveland do anything better.
True
Right.
that. And also want to mention as well, it ain't just the fact that Baker Mayfield didn't want to be there. Man, Cleveland didn't want him. I'm like,
That's what I'm
seriously,
saying.
cut this dude. Just cut this dude. You already might as well eat the majority of that $18 million contract y'all have. Don't make somebody
Well,
else either like
well, look at it this way.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
How, well, look at it this way. How do you feel when your team don't want you, and then nobody else in the NFL wants you?
Yeah, they just waiting for him to get cut.
Nah,
Being the
yeah,
number one
I
pick.
think
Being
I
the
think with
number
that
one
one,
pick.
yeah, I think it was that one. I think in
That's a slap to the face over and
yeah,
over again.
yeah.
Right.
I think Seattle might work for him, but I think Seattle don't want to trade for him because Cleveland gonna want Seattle to take a third of that contract, and they ain't trying to do that.
Seattle don't want no parts of that shit show. I'm
The
telling
Man,
you,
they do.
and
they don't want no parts of that.
You
No.
yeah,
Now,
that's true.
That Seattle GM. That Seattle GM is not as dumb as that GM was in Tennessee, so that ain't happening.
That's true, but they can do better than Drew Lock. Now they can do better than Drew Lock, which it should take a foul. Colin Kaepernick out. Somebody
Nah.
should. I mean, seriously, somebody
Nah.
should.
Now, but look at Cam. Cam lost like over 10, $20 million of endorsements for talking crazy.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? So how bad did Cleveland want to win? Because that AFC is loaded. You look at the AFC, it's loaded.
Rose,
Like
are you
every
talking about
team.
Cam's recent comments or when he was that after the that post game interview when he said it's funny to hear a woman talking about routes?
Right.
Yeah.
But again,
Speaking of, let her get this real quick. Go ahead, K-Style.
Hey, shout out to Delilah HD for the 20 spot. We definitely appreciate it.
Shout out to Delilah.
Shout out, definitely appreciate you
Hello.
tuning in as well. So definitely appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead. Where it left off at.
But you gotta understand how bad did they want to give them the contract, and like you guys said before, now you got to deal with what's gonna come out afterwards.
Right.
So it might not be this year, it might be next year. And then look, when you have people need to do their research. NDA is very serious. That goes against your reputation.
Yeah.
That goes against your reputation.
But you notice, look at the timeline, and I don't mean to get like legal, but look at the timeline. Up until the point when they cleared him in them charges in Houston, and he came, he was supposed to be going. Up until when he got that $230 million signing, it was supposed to be a class action where it was going to gather all of the people together and they were going to get it. And when class action, you get a percentage of whatever is awarded to the group. When they found out he was getting that 230, no, we doing 22 individual, now 23. Because they knew it was a payday, because you told them basically, oh, he got guaranteed money coming. So I'm not saying who's guilty, who's whatever. That's not my platform, but I'm just saying you got to look at it. And I keep telling people, they keep thinking that these 22, you got to go into court. You got to go before a jury. You ain't going to go in, look at them, say a couple words, pass the money, and keep it moving. You got to go 22 times. And if all of us know going to court ain't no picnic, he might not be seen until 2024. Because after that's done, you still got to deal with the NFL. So I'm like, when's he playing? Because he can't miss none of them. He can't miss none of them for no games.
So you think the Browns might actually be fucked over?
See, the only way that I could see a Browns really making that kind of contract, like you say, if it's one of those cases where their department didn't do enough of the research, or they got some super clause in this contract that has an out. See, now they ain't got no. See, but since the contract is guaranteed, it looks like it's no out of it.
It ain't.
But we don't know. It might be some little small thing. But we got my boy Ed J in here, man. What's going on, man?
What's happening with you,
man? Hey, look, man. Hey, give us what's on your mind, man. Give us what's on your mind.
Man, hey, we dodged a hell of a bullet with him.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't trying to deal with that. None of that mess.
True.
But all I'm gonna say is, people are sleeping on this team, bro. A whole lot of people sleeping on this team. We won more games last year with less talent and the shitty ass defense.
Sound better when you say it.
Tell them.
Shitty booty defense.
Shitty booty. But hey, my prediction for this year, the lowest will be 7 wins. The highest, 10 wins.
I can see that.
I can too.
We got the talent.
That sound like a wild card to me.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The way that the NFC is actually shaped up here, 8 wins could actually get you in the wild card.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Snapple back.
Hell, we was almost there last year.
Why?
But see what it is, they letting the media, Twitter, ESPN, and all these other goofball, content creators got us down because number one, we ain't picked their favorites. This ain't fantasy football.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't the 1967 Falcons figuring it out. We changing the culture.
Facts.
They basing it off because we didn't let number 2 go. Like, this is not the same team from last year. And I keep telling people, we're going to sneak up on them, and they're not going to know how to play us right off the bat. Everybody think they're going to go in, we're going to go in day one, and it's going to be the Matt Ryan. It's not. It's not. We got mobile quarterbacks, which y'all cried about. Y'all had a petition. Y'all had a pity party parade. We get a mobile quarterback, we're going to be a Super Bowl team. Now we get 2 mobile quarterbacks, and now we're going to be 0-17.
They want another one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, it's just one that they wanted, we didn't get.
Right.
They throwing their pity party.
I'm gonna say
And
that
so
again.
and so to feel better, they want to skip over 2022 and go to 2023. Like we ain't got to play this season first.
I'm gonna say that one
Cut
more.
it out.
Talk to him, man.
They want it change. They want it change. You wanted this change. Now you mad at it change. Embrace your damn change.
I mean, let's be honest, Sam. Desmond Ritter ain't black enough for him.
There we go. Now we getting to the problem.
Yeah.
Now we getting to
I'm
it.
like, seriously.
Look, I'm gonna say it like
Listen.
this. I'm gonna say it
Listen.
like this. Hold on. Let me catch.
Go
Let
ahead.
me get this off right quick.
Go ahead.
What they don't know, what they won't show, what they don't want to see. We don't give a fuck. Them Falcons
Sure
gonna
don't.
shock us.
Shock the world.
Hey, guess what? The most dangerous team is the team that you underestimate.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah.
So y'all can sleep on the Falcons all day you want to.
Yep.
That's fine.
Keep sleeping.
Hey, why are you sleeping? I'm moving. So by the time you wake up, I'm 100 yards down the field. You still at the goal line.
When we win games, all the jerseys will be sold. Y'all gonna be stuck with T-shirts. I'm calling all the stores, and I'm putting the APB out on all the fake Falcon fans. No jerseys, only T-shirts.
Hey, no, they're gonna get the T-shirt. They're gonna get the plain T-shirt like I got. They're gonna get like the white marker on there, and they gonna put like their favorite number. Gonna have like a bootleg 5 on there. You gonna see a 4 on there.
AK Styles, I'm gonna go one better. They're gonna get them T-shirts with the faded Falcon sign on it. They ain't gonna even get the numbers. They're gonna get the ashy version. And the shirt's gonna be the wrong size.
That 20-year-old T-shirt.
They gonna get the Falcon with the clip wings and shit. That shit, instead of it being a long ass wing, that shit gonna be like this.
You're gonna get the freshman version. You're gonna get the freshman version with the cutoff sleeves.
Guns out.
Yeah. Right. Because I'm telling you, number two was they didn't want number 2 to do good, and number 2's a bad white boy that ran the South for 14 years.
Yeah.
Ran the South for 14 years and was 2 quarters away from getting a statue in front of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Facts.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Facts.
Facts.
Right.
Oh yeah.
2 quarters away, and I'm probably gonna make a petition to get him a fucking a statue in front of Mercedes-Benz
I
Stadium.
mean, he deserve it. He deserve it. I don't think
They
there's
better give him that damn statue. Yeah, he the one that built the goddamn Benz.
Okay, wait. Hold up. This is the first quarterback we didn't have. He played with a cleat hole in his hand instead of running down the field talking about my nose. Somebody hit me in my nose. Oh my gosh. Stop the
He
game.
only missed 3 games in 14 years. 3 games.
3 games in 14 years.
I mean,
What
Matt,
you
look.
talking about? And listen, the Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp, he brought it to the light where he said Atlanta's a black city.
Well,
he said it.
That's true.
And that white boy ran that city, and they didn't like it because he was a white boy, and that's a bad white boy. What people told Sunshine in the Titans? That's a bad white boy.
Look, he stood up there in the middle of a game with his hand bleeding, saying, medic, okay, ain't no medic. Okay, I'm just gonna throw the ball with blood on until somebody come wrap my hand up.
Well,
It is what it is.
I was told in the barbershop the only reason why Matt Ryan won MVP and Offensive Player of the Year that season is because he was a white boy. Just like the only reason why Jokic won the MVP in basketball because he a white boy. That's what I was told.
Sadly, that is the mindset around this league from Dill Avenue to fucking Ashby Street. That is the damn mindset.
Look. I'm gonna hit this comment right here. Delilah said, "Did we catch the interviews today?" Hey man, this team. I'm gonna just say it right now. This team got a brand new energy. So
sure do.
Yes,
they got brand new energy.
They look
Did y'all,
good.
Thanks.
did y'all see that interview with AJ Terrell when he got to open up the case to see the helmet?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Mhm.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
yeah.
look. I never said anything about this, but that commercial said a lot more. That reveal actually said a lot more to me
Bruh.
than more so than just that helmet. They letting you know that the face, the one of the main faces of this franchise is gonna be AJ Terrell, which means
Yep.
Yep.
that contract is coming soon.
It's coming.
Oh
Which,
yeah.
Oh
Get
yeah.
paid.
Coming.
Yeah.
which
But wait a
means,
100
minute.
mil.
I thought some fans said he wasn't worth 100 mil, K-Style.
which means out of that $100 million that they're gonna have next year, it's a possibility that 35 to 40% of that might be gone by just him alone.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Possibility.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Chris Lidstrom got to get paid too.
Yeah.
And
He
that's gonna be another 30. So that's gonna be a possible 60 to 70 million gone.
and look, whatever incentives he gets for showing out this year, because he gonna show out this year.
Oh yeah.
Trust and
Show
believe.
out.
He gonna
Oh,
show
yeah.
out.
Oh,
Lock
yeah.
down.
Yeah, he is gonna. Yes.
Lock
Yeah.
down.
They get a certain amount of. They have built-in escalators in every
Mhm.
player's contracts, even in rookie contracts. If you exceed a certain number, at the end of the year they give you sometimes $1, $3, $4 million, but it's hardly like a $20 million escalator. But
Mhm.
yeah, he's definitely he performed well. Hey, look, that dude. You get used to seeing AJ Terrell. That's what I was just saying. Get used to seeing that.
Mhm.
You're gonna see him in a lot of commercials. You're gonna see him really represent with the Falcons. And hey, man, we told you before. Hey, Chauncey,
Look, I'm gonna throw
that
this
was
out
another
there.
one of his guys. That was another one of his guys, man. So, like I said before, that dude is straight from the A. He represent what the A is, and going forward, I think what they're saying more, even more so than just the players, they no more talking.
Nah, it ain't.
All that woofing,
Nope.
all that woofing, no pun intended.
Nah.
All that
Well,
woofing,
good.
ain't no more talking.
Nah.
It's about that
Hey,
action
Mike,
right about now.
but
He
you know
ain't,
what,
he ain't
too?
selling wolf tickets.
If
He ain't selling wolf tickets.
if y'all pay attention to it,
No, none of that.
if y'all been paying attention to it, how many times in the last couple, let's say last 5 years, the Falcons had a player that was marketable outside of, probably like Julio Jones or whatever? They're doing this so that they can also bring more people back to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. AJ Terrell is a well-liked player. So that dude is a good marketing chip.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna put him out there as one of the faces of the franchise, that's gonna draw people in just because they like him.
Yep.
So they know what they're doing. They not only trying to redo the culture, but they trying to redo their marketing so they can get more people in the seats.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna throw this name out there. I said this a couple days ago to somebody. Darrell Reeves 2.0. I'm putting it out there.
Nice.
I'm telling you.
Throw it out.
Lock down.
Throw it out there. Throw it out there. Shit.
Hey, fam, you make me want to put my mouthpiece on right now. Go outside.
That man crazy.
I got my boxing racks. Right here. You make me want to put my mouthpiece on.
Hey, I'm about to say shout out to Casey Stewart. Hey, appreciate you tuning in and dropping by. Definitely.
Shit, you got the mouthpiece. Where the helmet at, man?
You don't need no damn helmet.
Where the gloves at?
I got the gloves right here. I got the gloves right here. So I'm telling you, son. I got the brown everything, man. I'm telling you, I love this. I love this energy right here. This is the energy that we need right here. This is the energy that we need right here, man.
We real Falcons fans. That's what it
Me,
is.
man, listen, I don't care where I'm at. You can't tell. Listen, I'm not the best. I'm not the smartest Falcon fan. I ain't the best content creator, but bro, you can't tell me I don't bleed this right here.
Right. I don't care.
You can't tell me I don't bleed
I
this.
bleed red and black since the day I was born.
Feel me? And I live in the greatest country in the world. What?
Hey.
Oh
Nah,
yeah.
ain't no spectators
And I
over
need
here.
to-
We all Falcon fans right here.
And
Ain't
this
no
is one of the
spectators.
best. This is one of the best fan organizations, bro. One of the best.
Yep.
Hey, you up there in Jersey. You up there in Jersey, and you seen them New York fan bases and how stupid they be at times.
Yeah. But when I
Yo,
go there,
yo.
when I go there, K-Styles, when I go there, Matt Mike, when I go there, bruh, they know what time it is. Because when the wolves step everywhere, if I call the wolves, I know more wolves that on my side than on their side.
That's true.
Because I done been to the playoff game where Matt Ryan only scored 2 points and it was below 5 degrees. I was there. You can't tell me nothing.
There you go.
And I walked out of there like, no, what's up? Who won it? What? What's poppin'? Nothing. I don't
What's
care.
up? What you got
I
to
go
say?
to a Saints game. What's up? What's poppin'? What's going on, son? Y'all want some rice and beans or you want this chuleta, son? What y'all want?
Hey, Dre, true statement. Well, what is this now all of a sudden infatuation with Keydon Slovis? I know I told you to do your homework a month ago. Cleophas. We don't want Cleophas.
Man, when I say that, I didn't even look through Slovis' highlight. I seen one video that the Falcons posted on Twitter. Drake London literally had 5 yards of separation on the cornerback, and he literally had to stop, turn around, and catch the ball, bro.
They don't want to talk about that.
Bro, that just let me
Do
know.
y'all-
I said, yeah, that quarterback is straight ass, bro.
Do y'all hear this, content creators? Do y'all hear this, Twitter? 5 yards of separation. Keep that in mind when y'all talking about these cornerbacks and these safeties doing something to Drake London. I just remember that. 5 yards. 5.
When you're worried about how fast he can run instead of how he can get somebody up off of.
But I think it was the same game against Notre Dame. It was a bubble screen.
Yup.
How the hell is your quarterback throwing 3 yards behind you on a bubble screen?
I thought you said he over. I thought you about to say he overthrew a bubble screen.
No, it was a
he'll
bubble.
do that too.
Hey, look. It was, no, because I understand if it's one of those things where okay, you catching the bubble screen, then you probably have to do like this. No, this dude literally bubble screen. He had to go 3 yards back just to catch the ball, and ran up the field for 15 yards. I said, am I looking at Reggie Ball here? What the fuck is going on here?
Joking. That's how
Great
OBJ
garbage
towards his ACL. Matt Stafford threw the ball behind him, and then it was done.
Yeah, you can't be doing all that twisting while you're trying to catch a ball, man. That's how you tear your knee up. Easy.
Yeah, no.
Easy.
Look, all I know was seeing that clip of him against UCLA where he ran through those 6 tackles to get to the end zone is all I needed to see right there. And that's a whole lot better than seeing Calvin Ridley against the Chiefs where he had an open touchdown and ran to the motherfucking sideline. Moonwalk. He was moonwalking.
He did it versus the Vikings.
He hit that Michael Jackson.
Well, Michael Jackson.
And he did it against the Seahawks that season too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, quick correction. That's Coward 18. We no longer call that man name.
Hey, what'd you say? He showed his thong that season, didn't he?
Yeah.
He showed his thong all year long.
He showed that thong all year long. But hey, man, we're gonna go ahead and wind down for the night, man. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, man. So we're gonna let everybody get their final piece in. We're gonna start from the bottom going to the top. Aunt Jay, go ahead and give us your final piece, man. What you got, folks?
I mean, all I'm gonna say is if whoever out there on Twitter, on Facebook, in real life, I don't care. If y'all sleeping on the Falcons, don't wake up. Keep sleeping.
Yeah.
Because come season, when we start winning, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear it. And then when we make it to the playoffs, that's your ass.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
That's your word, Mr. Postman.
Hey, y'all be hey, also on Twitter, you be catching Jay. He got spaces going on every few days. So I said y'all definitely check him out over there too.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get used to the spaces thing. So you probably see me a little bit more over there with you as well, man.
All good.
K-Styles, we gonna need you in there because them spaces, boy, they be on that good stuff.
Man, them spaces, man, they be getting me out of my character. That's the reason why I don't like getting it.
Hell, me too.
Yeah.
Boy,
I be trying to be feng shui and cool and stuff, but
No,
they be turning me and Sam in them spaces.
Hey, Sal, what happened in that space months ago? Mayor said, "You can't tell me Deshaun Watson ain't better than Patrick Mahomes." Mike said, "Stop, bro. Stop. That's ignorant."
This dude literally said that Drake London sucked because he wasn't fast. I'm like, motherfucker, is you smoking on that bullshit? That's exactly what.
Look, see, that's them spaces. That's that kind of stuff where you hear backup energy crap. That's where you hear that kind of crap.
That part.
Backup energy.
Critical
tackles. Like I said, it's gonna be the point where they gonna be measuring eyesight. He can't tackle because his fingers are small. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Troy
Deion Jones didn't give enough effort. Come find out, he played with a chronic shoulder injury all season.
All season. And played out of position.
Another thing. Mike, how can you say that about Kevin Rudd? He had a mental health issue.
Right.
Come to find out, the motherfucker had a gambling issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Then lied about how much he gambled. I only bet $1,500. I don't have a gambling addiction. You bet $36,000.
Right. He mentally had a gambling issue. That's what he mentally had.
You didn't even use your homie or your family. You got a brother in Riley Ridley. You didn't even do that, bruh.
Use your brain cells, son. Use your brain cells.
Get one of them side holes or something. Shit, one of them. Help you. Get one of them.
Oh man.
Then use your card
Stupidity is a hell of a drug.
And he's another one too. He's another one that thinking that these trouble with the law things are just gonna be all that easy and it's not even serious. It ain't even over yet. With him, it ain't even over. You think this suspension that the NFL is giving you next year is just it? Okay, when the IRS and the FBI, them alphabet boys come knocking on your door, you see your ass gonna be laughing then.
They just gonna walk in. Sir, hand us your cleats, hand us your helmet. No, don't worry about it. No, we're not trading you. Don't worry about it. We already called Arthur Smith. We got somebody to replace you. No, just go ahead and step over here to the car. Put your hands on the hood. Yeah.
Can we be surprised his homeboy got caught a season prior for money laundering with that cannabis company?
Okay, yeah, see, yeah.
Y'all forgot about that.
It trickles down.
Mm-hmm. But they
stupid is and stupid do.
There it is. Well,
only as
I'm
good as people you be around.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Like I said before, all y'all that don't believe in the Falcons, keep that same energy because your jerseys will be revoked. T-shirts only. We got toddler through 4L. And that little. That's it. We're gonna stop you at the gates. You can't come watch the game. You gotta watch it on your phone. Ain't no seats for y'all.
They gonna paint their jerseys on their bodies.
That's it.
We need some black paint and some red.
This year is for real Falcons fans only. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get 10 wins plus. I'm saying that right now because I believe in this team. I don't believe. Yeah, the ones that don't believe it, keep that same energy. Don't be talking about, oh, that's my team. No. I'm gonna call up ATM and be like, blast them. Twitter, let them have it.
You see
Get 'em.
it says
Get 'em.
receipt man for a
Get 'em.
reason. So hey,
Yeah,
better watch what you say, motherfuckers.
yeah.
All right,
Wolf.
man. Wolf, go ahead. What you got
Man.
for Wolf?
First of all, I would like to thank you guys, everybody here who's on this panel. Appreciate you always for showing me love
Salute,
and
bro.
letting me get crazy a little bit because I need it. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm hot blooded, so I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All I gotta say is this, man. Let's respect the players. Let's respect who's competing for us. Let's not forget that they competing for us. And let's empower these players as well. And then let's pay these players as they get it. See, the Locks had it back. Money, power, respect. No. First is the respect that you earn. Then it's the power, then it's the money. See, a lot of things is confusing, but I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but let's just respect these players that are competing for us. And let's get K Styles, share all his videos, get him to 1K, and let's get Mad Mike and everybody to whatever goals that they want to achieve, and everybody on it on social media and everything. Hit me up. I'll support everybody on this panel right here, man. I'd rather take 9 gentlemen than 1,000 fake ones.
Salute, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, man. Eric, go ahead. What's your final take, man?
All right, man. I want this team to just. I know we're still doing this rebuild. We got 100 days to the game, but I just want this team. I know I do on the bottom say I can see this team getting 10 wins. I can see losing 7, but yeah, I can see this team just doing this. Whatever we're doing, I want us to win. All of this, people who are sleeping, keep on sleeping. We're gonna keep on winning. We're gonna keep on winning.
That's it.
That's all we looking. That's all we waiting for.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. We're gonna keep on
All
sleeping.
right.
Y'all gotta snore. We're gonna head to the Super Bowl. Y'all gonna head to sleeping town.
Yeah.
And that's all I gotta say.
It's gonna be like that movie Inception. Y'all asses gonna still be in the damn Wonder World. All right. We gonna be alive. Y'all ass gonna still be in the dream light.
Yep.
They ain't winning. Wake up. Super Bowl. Like, wait a minute, when this happened?
Right.
Oh, no, motherfucker, take your ass back.
That missed the whole season.
Exactly. All right, receipt, man. ATM, what you got for? What you final words? What you got for us, man?
Well, I just want to appreciate you and Mike for allowing me on to kick it with y'all again. And I just want to say one thing. You know, I've been very busy and I haven't been active on Twitter as I used to, but I'm still keeping receipts. I'm bookmarking and I'm screenshotting. So for all you as K-Style said, all you goofy motherfuckers talking about we only gonna win 2 to 3 games.
Get them.
Hey, I already got the evidence.
Get them.
You're getting put on blast.
That
Your
part.
apology needs to be as loud as your disrespect.
Fact.
And you don't have to like everything that or every move that the Falcons do. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like how our offseason started, but that don't mean I'm gonna be negative and cry and piss and moan throughout the whole offseason. I'm gonna be supportive. I'm gonna be a true fan. I'm gonna support the team through its ups and its downs.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, as K Styles has said, there's 31 other teams.
Yo.
If we don't have the quarterback,
Pretty much.
if we don't have the quarterback that you like, you got Justin Fields in Chicago, you got Trey Lance in San Francisco, you got Malik Willis in Tennessee, you got Lamar in Baltimore.
Hit the bricks.
You got Deshaun in Cleveland.
Yep.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, some of y'all might like Josh Allen. That's fine too. Like,
Heck, y'all might like the water boy in New Orleans. You never know.
And I'm just leave it at that, man.
All right, man. Definitely appreciate that, man. Hey, go ahead, OG, man. What's your final words for the night, man? What you got for him?
Sam, don't hurt nobody. I ain't got time.
I'm gonna address them polite, not so polite, not so informed content creators.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
If you're not happy with what's going on with the team, do yourself a favor and not say nothing. Don't say nothing. Because right now you're showing your estrogen output.
Oh. Thong energy. He said thong.
Come on, Sam.
Now, when you decide to, put a negative net on everything from every personnel move to every draft pick to every pickup to every undrafted free agent, what the fuck do you like? Because you don't sound like a football fan to me. You sound like a disgruntled prostitute that lost the pimp.
Oh Lord!
Oh, we get pimping?
Preach on. Preach.
You don't like what the conglomerate is doing? Get your game up.
Get your weight up,
brother.
Like what the conglomerate is saying? Get your content up.
There you go.
If you don't like what's going on in the podcast world, find a new career. Find something safe to do, like not talking.
Not talking, Sam.
By not talking.
That man sound like Dick Greggy. You keep talking, man.
We got guys that want to be here. The quitters are gone. The wannabes are gone. Guys that are here, they want to be here, regardless of the fan base. You don't want to hear a joke, stop telling the joke. We are the Richard Pryor joke fan base of this damn league. Why? Because of things like the Deshaun Watson debacle. Why? Because of a decade and a half of straight up disrespect. Why? We couldn't appreciate a Hall of Famer. Sit your goofy ass down and shut the fuck up.
There it is.
Don't do nothing. Because the Dixie Crystal ass is looking real shout out right now. Your scapegoat gone because now you just want to pick just to be damn picky. Or the age-old thing, you're mad because we didn't pick or pick up who you wanted. You ain't a GM, so you don't know. You're not a coach, so you don't know. And you damn sure don't study film, so you don't know.
Where that collection played at?
What I'm talking about.
Pulling up highlights. A 6-year-old can do that and give a report on that. But when you can't go in the game, inside the game, inside the preparation of the game, for the game, what are you talking about? Absolutely nothing. You want to be relevant? Use your third eye. It's called common sense.
And all of the proceeds of Deacon, Sam, just pass the collection plate to the left, and we'll collect it at the pool pit, please.
You can either get him money or you can get him blunt.
Either way,
Yeah,
he's good.
yeah, yeah,
Either
yeah,
way.
yeah.
You
Communion
ain't love
blunts.
yourself, that's all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Communion blunts are accepted.
Talk to him, OG. Talk to him, OG. Talk to him, OG.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right,
y'all, I
Marquis,
wanna
what you got?
thank y'all letting me on late. I know y'all might be getting off soon. But I just got one thing to say. Well, two. I really see what not Dean Pease, but our GM and the head coach are doing. Like, have we noticed how many people have switched positions? Like, Avery is at running back. Felipe Franks is playing a little tight end. And those look like natural fits for them. Even though when
Yeah.
it came in, they were another position. That made sense too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when we look at Troy Anderson, and they all were like late round picks, you know what I mean? But Troy Anderson is like a second round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second round.
Yes.
Yeah. Second round.
And do you see our problem at running back? Do you think he might switch over to running back one day?
Oh man.
Man, don't trust Arthur.
I don't know.
I've been telling y'all, don't trust that.
It ain't set in stone.
Yeah, it ain't a bad idea.
The man was all conference in 3 positions. Like, and as a dual threat quarterback, I think he can just run the ball instead of pass and run the ball. He had a couple dimes as a quarterback.
Yep.
I don't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do.
Everything.
Give him the damn ball. That's what I do.
Hey, whatever the hell leads to victory, you can give them whatever.
Absolutely. But I appreciate y'all, man. I really like the channel. I watch it all the time, man. I watch it all the time.
Hey man, we appreciate that. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Yo, fellas, I'm about to peel out, man. Got the family with me. So, yo, hey, appreciate you for letting me on. Y'all brothers have a good evening, man. And salute to all y'all.
Salute,
All right,
man.
All right, Marlon, man, you take it easy, man. All right, Marquise, man. Go ahead, man. What you got for him?
All right, got a couple things to say before we head out. First things first. Again, just like everybody else said. All them people that have been saying the Falcons gonna win like what 2-3 games, y'all keep sleeping because we gonna shock everybody. We gonna shock everybody. We gonna get 10 wins, make the playoffs, and maybe we can make a run. Who knows? But wanted to show we ain't finished the season less than 5 wins. That's a guarantee. That's not happening. That's first of all. Second of all, I saw on Twitter. I like them. Them Falcons helmets, the red ones. That look nice. I can't even lie. Don't they look nice?
I had the old ones myself.
Oh yeah.
They
They're
look
good.
nice. Gotta say, they look nice. They don't look terrible. They look nice. I gotta say. That's second. And third, I wanted to get a little college football thing out. Just want to say 14 playoff, that's gotta end. Please. Please extend the playoffs. Please. I'm hoping 12 or 16 because 14 playoff is getting stale. It's getting stale. I don't mind Georgia in there. But I'm sick and tired of seeing Ohio State, Alabama in there all the time, and then especially Ohio State keep blowing in the playoffs. I mean, see, I'm getting tired of that. I want to see a 12 or 16 team playoffs. I want to see some group of 5 teams in there get opportunities. I don't want to see it. With Cincinnati getting in there last year, shoot. I know they undefeated in there, but they gave Alabama a run for their freaking money. Okay, and Alabama was by far the most talented team. Still, Cincinnati gave them a run for their money. I want to see a team from what? I want to see a team from the Mountain West get in there. I want to see that. I want to see what Conference USA. I want to see a team from the Sun Belt or even the MAC of all things. Which to me,
You want to see San Diego State and Wyoming play for the national championship?
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, hey, they both really good defenses. That's for sure. They both can bring the defense at least. But hey, I'm just hoping they extend playoffs, man, because they had that brought up last year. What happened? What the heck happened? I mean, like seriously. So I'm just hoping they extend the playoffs because I want to see some more Group 5 teams in there. And one more thing, else I want to add as well. Most competitive conference in college football. It's the MAC. I'm calling it right now. If you see any of those MAC Mid American Conference games, I'm telling you, they are competitive. They usually come on during the week, when it comes to conference play, but they are competitive. That's the one conference you cannot predict which team's gonna win the whole thing. Because even if the team like Akron last year or Bowling Green that was like terrible, they still had a shot to go to the conference championship game and win the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a different team that wins the whole thing. So I would like to see teams like those get in the playoffs, man, because it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot more fun. Get a lot more fans interested in the playoffs. Shoot, because give you an example, FCS playoffs. I know you see that how they do their playoffs. It's 24 teams get in there.
Yeah.
That's exciting as crap. You got the top 8 seeds, and then you got 16 others getting there. So that sounds interesting and awesome. That's one for college football as well. Extend the playoffs, please, because the 14 playoffs is too stale. It's just too stale, too bland. We need something new, fresh. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, but I think that's because usually like you said, the four teams is usually the teams that makes the NCAA the most money. So we were talking about that part yet. But like you said, I'm gonna go ahead and lead this final word here. Like I said, we appreciate everybody that came in on the panel with us. I know I'm off camera right now, but my computer wanted to act like a complete ass, so I had to go off my phone here. So definitely appreciate everybody, man. Like you said, y'all continue to support everybody, not just me, not just Mike, but like I said, Lowe's Falcon here. Go subscribe to Sam, OG Sam. We got Ed J. You make sure you follow him on Twitter as well, man, because you know he got the spaces for y'all as well. And this is where we get some of our information from. Now, we don't know everything. As y'all saw at the top of the screen before everybody got on, we got the new phrase, we don't damn know, which means we learning on a daily basis.
Super fact.
The smart, like I said, the smartest guy in the room is usually the one. Like I said, what they say, the smartest guy is always learning. The dumbest guy think they know everything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't trying to be like that. We trying to learn as much as possible about this team. But guess what? There's a whole new vibe for the Falcons, man. You either get on while they baking it, or you miss out when it's done. And you see us up here, we enjoying the process. As we say, this channel is not for everybody. So our opinions may not be what you want to hear, but best you believe me, there's a lot of people that think just like everybody that's on this screen you see here, but we all just got the balls to show our faces and let you know.
That part.
Yeah.
And we got this. So definitely appreciate y'all. And we're going to bring it on to the closer. Mr. Mad Mike Sport going to close us out, man. What you got for us?
Kenley Jansen.
Kenley Jansen up in this motherfucker. Throw that fad ball.
Oh, you want the fad ball? All right,
throw that fad ball.
I want to say this first. Shout out to my brother Dunn for having my goddaughter, Ember.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Yeah. Congratulations, bro.
So he will be back. He will be back sometime this year. He just had a baby, and he getting some things together. So you'll be seeing Dunn real soon. So this is my it's a lot of motherfuckers that really tried to destroy us. And I'm talking about just not only just this business, but you tried to like really attack our manhood. You tried to attack our good name. You tried to smear us, and like y'all really tried to ruin every aspect of us. Every aspect, every way. And all we've done from the very beginning was put motherfuckers on. Okay? Period. That's what we've done. We've done nothing. From Big Low to Tonio to, you know, we got so many content creators out here. They started right here. That started right here.
Yep.
Yeah. The resume there. You ain't got to. You. One thing you don't have to do is like the facts. Okay. You ain't got to like the facts, but the facts are the facts. We give motherfuckers chances over here to speak their piece. They started here. That means Mike saw something great in every one of those guys. We ain't trying to hold nobody back. As you see, as the camera acting all crazy right now, I ain't trying to hog a spotlight. K-Styles the host of this show. Y'all see him every night. Smitty Sports Machine, yeah. I don't know why you scared. What y'all scared for?
Yeah, go to church.
What the fuck you scared? Friday night, Matt, look, we got 9. We done have about 16 people on here on this show. The fuck you scared for? You can come and have a conversation with us. Look, we're probably the most accessible people you know in this game. So at the end of the day, stop being a bitch, bring your ass on the show, and let's talk some football. All that Twitter tweeting, telling everybody what you see on our show, but you end up putting the shit on Twitter instead of having a conversation with me. That's it. It could just be me, one-on-one with me, one-on-one with the great one, Mad Mike. That's it. Bring your asses. That's all we got to say about that. We put motherfuckers on. We try our best to make sure that we give everybody the game for fucking free. You know how Master P do that shit? We do that. He do this shit for free. I do this shit for free. I don't make a motherfucking dime off nobody's channel. But guess what? You come on this motherfucker and get the exposure, get the necessary training, get the necessary tools to improve yourself for fucking free. You're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get this from the Falcoholic. You're not gonna get this from Blog and Dirty. You're not gonna get this nowhere. You get the game for free over here. So if you hate that, that's on you. That's on you. So with that being said, we're gonna close this thing out.
All right. So until next time, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home,
but you gotta get the
hell up out of here.
Get the hell up out of here.
Sit your goofy ass down.
Seth Bennett to the Falcons, 2023.
That's the last time you'll see this dude on the show. He ain't coming on no more.
Wait a minute. What the hell he just say? I just missed.
Come on,
hey,
Mike.
Hey, bro, you better not say what I thought you just said.
Don't be hating on your favorite QB like that, Mike.
all right, y'all, man. We gonna go over here. Mike before Mike gets the stranglehold and chokeslam ATM on live stream.
Deuces, people.
Deuces.